Came out the mud, now we map out the stuff. Hands on the wheel, got my life in the car. Up and down roads, they said ain't for me. Now I run routes like a wide body Jeep. Selling work out the trunk, I was freezing at lights. Eating chips for dinner, counting quarters at night. Now it's bags in the back, got them strapped to the seats. Every mile one prayer, one now police. State line after state line, I was chasing a shot. Every mile marker felt like a ticking clock. Hit a rest stop shower just to rinse off the pain. Then I double that flip, did it all again. Highway to the million, I'm leveled it. Turn that stress into stone, then I built with it. From a stash in the door to a safe in the crib. I was driving for my life, now I'm flying to live. Yeah. Highway to the million.
Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback. It's about the get back. I want to appreciate everyone that's became a member, that subscribed to the channel, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already hit that notification bell, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. What's poppin', fam? Smash that like button as soon as you come in the building. You know I appreciate all y'all, man. Facts. The feds is watching. They lurking. You know, and Wicked100 knows a lot of information. You know, the board provides a lot of information for them folks. You know, and you got these people that will get on the line with him. They'll talk to him after he done lined them up and put him in certain situations. And then you got people that out here ain't living right. They'll go at him. And anybody that goes at Wack or, you know, has an encounter with Wack or around Wack, feds is looking. Straight up, they watch. They want to see what's going on, who doing what's going here, there. They want to know what's happening. And Wicked100 provides the targets, the people. You know, they know that he's a magnet for negativity. You got to understand, that's why he's so useful to them. He's a magnet for criminal activity, for negative energy, and people straight gravitate to him, and the feds watch. They pay attention. It's an easy way to get the people they trying to get. You know, we got to be real, man. Criminals, they not thinking right. They not paying attention. They doing wrong. They living foul. Wack play on them all the time. Next thing you know, a situation happened. Next thing you know, nigga indicted. Now, we're going to talk about two individuals, right? We're going to talk about the girl that Wack was just on the phone with from the jail call, you know, that Wack lined up, put them people on her, right? She wasn't living right. Get to telling Wack about her business. Next thing you know, the feds get a tip. They get a tip. Next thing you know, they got her. Of course, she's going to tell. You know, that's what happens, right? But Wicked100 put the people on her. You know he did. She locked up, doing time, is still calling. That's some wild shit. Wicked100 put the people on these people, and they still tend to contact the nigga back like he ain't line them up. This shit wild. So why wouldn't he keep lining them up? They easy work. They keep putting themselves in a situation and they deal with the same individual. Now, we also got Lil Zo. You know, he got into it with Wack a few months back and wasn't living right. You know, nigga want to do home invasions and he robbing shit, but he acting like he getting money. You know what I'm saying? They acting like they eating. You know, a lot of these niggas is starving. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas is starving. Just because a nigga got a gold chain on, right, and a watch, don't mean a nigga eating. You know, that's one thing. These niggas got a whole bunch of people around them. Niggas is hungry. They looking for jokes. They looking for Vicks. Money funny. Now, Lil Zo, he wanted to pull off a home invasion. It got jammed up. Just went on the news talking about the kids in the streets and, you know, the influence and he out there still trying to rob shit like he gonna get away with something. Feds got it. The feds is watching, man. And that's a fact. Shit ain't a game, man. It's good to be a square. It's okay. It's okay not to be in the streets, man. You know, you got people like Wicked100. He gonna act like he in the streets, like he down with the shits, and he getting the information, lining jokers straight up. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, man. You know, we gonna get into this with the bull Wicked100 lining the females up, man. Boy, lining the females up, man. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Boy, lining the females up, man. You know that, man. Feds say they got a tip. Who they get a tip from? You know who they got a tip from, man. You know who giving out the tips. This why ain't nothing gonna happen to Wicked100. Yeah, listen, we gonna have content forever. I ain't even gonna hold you. We gonna have content. Hey, yo, I'm gonna have content to the end of time with this nigga. You know, because he gonna keep lining niggas up. They easy. It's like he can smell the Vicks. And for some reason, they all like to confide in this nigga, man. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. For some reason, man, I'm just saying, they all want to confide in the nigga. Straight up. They all want to tell him information. You know what I'm saying? They all want to, you know, act like Wicked100 is solid. Ain't nothing solid about that bull, man. I'm just saying. See, I smelt it. You know, straight up, I can smell this shit. I know when a nigga ain't right. Nah, something ain't right with him, man. You know, he working. And he been working for a while, you know. And I gotta be real. People is easy to line up. They easy. You know, they ain't thinking right. They thinking about doing some criminal shit. When you doing criminal shit, you ain't plotting the shit out, right? You got a one-track mind on what you trying to do. That's it. You ain't thinking, you ain't dotting your, your I's and, crossing the T's. You ain't doing all that. You might think you are, but you leave room for that bullshit. Man, let's check this shit out. We gonna check this out. This the arrest right here. We're gonna check the arrest out. Then we gonna listen to Wicked100 on the phone with the broad. Yeah, Wicked100 on the phone with the broad. She done told, Wicked100 act like he ain't dropped it down. Whole time, nigga dropped it straight down.
You heading somewhere?
Yeah, we're going to a funeral.
Secret. Go ahead and step out of the car for me.
What am I stepping out the car for, sir?
Dog indicated.
Huh?
When's the funeral?
It's today.
Oh, today? Okay. When's the funeral?
In 2 days.
In 2 days? Oh, boy. That's a bunch of crystals.
The guy just told me that is crystal meth in her luggage, right?
There was crystal meth in every one of the suitcases.
Yeah, but the guy, none of that is not. Like,
on December 19th, 2023, Indiana State Police targeted 36-year-old Natasha Weatherspoon at the DEA's request after an anonymous tip alleged she and other women she recruited were flying bulk quantities of dangerous drugs from California to Indiana on commercial flights.
Y'all hear that, right? Anonymous tip. Said she was flying from Cali to Indiana. We already know she was in contact with Wicked100. Straight up. We already know. And niggas feel like they can confide in a nigga about shit they doing wrong. He sit back. Next thing you know, the feds show up. And he like, man, why you want to say I had something to do with it? Shit, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That was their fault. This how I get them though.
After surveilling Weatherspoon all day, troopers watched her arrive at the airport with two other women, load their luggage into a rental car, and drive off. They then quickly pulled him over for a traffic violation, already knowing they were in for a major drug bust.
Morning, ma'am. How you doing? Not too bad. You got your license and registration with you?
well, registration for rental car.
It's okay. All right, just anything with the van or whatever.
I don't know
Are
where.
you in a hurry this morning? Are you heading somewhere?
Yeah, we're going to a funeral.
Oh, to a funeral.
Yeah.
Whose
Y'all know
funeral?
where we're at. PTSD Springs.
Okay. That might work. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. It's all right. Back at, I believe it's Bridgeport. When you come onto Washington Street, you roll through the stop sign, then come to a complete stop. I'll try to get you.
Please, I don't know nothing about.
You're good. 7579. That should work. That'll be fine. Give me just a second. Let me run everything. Thanks out for a second. How we doing today? Where y'all headed to? A funeral.
Yeah, we just landed and we don't know where we're at. PTSD Springs.
Where y'all coming from?
Airport.
Like, I get that. What state?
California is my cousin from Chicago.
Okay. All right. Y'all, how long y'all staying? Y'all got a ton of luggage.
Oh, wait.
A week? Okay.
Well, I'm staying a week. They're staying. We got a funeral to be at.
Okay, hang tight. Sit. Here. Sit. Yep.
If you're wondering why the troopers moved so quickly from questions to a canine, it's simple. They already had a tip, but they needed probable cause before they could legally search the vehicle, which the canine just handed them on a silver platter. This gave the troopers the green light to search on the spot without a warrant, catching the women off guard and suddenly trapping them in the worst possible position.
They already had a tip. Yeah. Homegirl was already cool with Wicked100. You know how it go. Homegirl was already, they cool, locked in, you know what I'm saying, with Wicked100. We know how they got the tip. Oh, yeah. We know how they got the tip. Oh, yeah. Shit get crazy.
Man, is this window rolled down?
I don't know.
Huh? Okay. All right. Go ahead and step out of the car for me.
What am I stepping out the car for, sir?
Dog indicated. Go ahead and step out of the car for me.
Okay, what?
Step out of the car for me. Step out of the car. Just keep your hands where I can see them. You can leave everything in the car. Turn around, face that way. Put your hands on your back. I'll explain everything here in just a second. You're good. You're not under arrest at this time. I'm gonna get a second pair of cuffs. You're good.
I have a sickle cell.
Yeah, what?
Sickle cell and diabetes.
You ain't got no weapons. Okay, what's that?
Diabetes?
Okay. What's that got to do with?
Because if it's too tight, it'll show you.
That's why I put a second cuff on. Yep, I'm not gonna go there. Right there. Get this up. That's it. I'm not going inside. Step back here. Yep. Get it right there. Then a little bit of heat come out of there because it is cold. You got your second pair? You ain't got no gun like that? Okay, go ahead and step out. Yeah, I used my second.
Yeah, in Indiana, if a police dog alerts on a vehicle, that's probable cause of such vehicle.
Is there anything in the vehicle that should be in there?
This what Wicked100 do to his 100 side people when he want to line you up. Yeah, you all right with him until it's time for you to be thrown back in the water. Straight up. It's all good until he done with you. I'm done with them. They good. Yeah, it was on the 100 side, all right. Yeah, it was 100 side. This is the 100 side don't understand. This how he throw you away, all right. Man, I don't know what happened. Then act like you made the mistake and then you told. Yeah, that's what he do.
Read them Miranda first. I'll read them.
These are really hot, sir.
Huh?
These are
Yeah, they're warm. Trust me, you'll like it.
Oh, it's literally like burning.
Burning your hand?
Yes, sir. It's really
Alright.
hot. Is there any possible way that we could get these loosened or something? They're literally like
Give me
burning.
just a second.
All right, I'm gonna read you something real quick. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before answering questions. Have a lawyer with you during any questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one to be provided for you free of cost if you desire one. I'm gonna need a yes or no. Do you understand what I read to you?
Say it again?
Do you understand what I read to you? Yep. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before answering questions. Have a lawyer with you during any questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one to be provided for you free of cost if you desire one. Do you understand what I read to you? Do you understand what I read to you, ma'am?
100 side in the bitch. You hear me? It's the 100 side. Oh yeah, he's the ones that was rocking with Wack. 100 side. Oh yeah. Oh, y'all moving shit on the plane? Oh, y'all get money moving some work on the plane, I drop a dime on these niggas. Straight up. I'm gonna drop a dime on these niggas. 100 side shit. Oh yeah, they ain't playing no games. You get over there thinking wax solid. Get over there telling your business to him. Get over there telling that man your damn business. This the shit that happened. Feds is watching.
You being Mirandized?
The dog, my dog alerted on their vehicle.
Okay. That's why. You're being detained right now. Everybody's free to leave because canine indication. So you just do his due diligence.
And you're being read right behind because you are detained and we're going to ask you some questions. Okay?
You understand what I read?
I know what it is.
Yes. You understand what I read? Yes. You understand what I read?
I thought there's also in the line.
If you want to separate everybody for now,
Okay.
My dog alerted on their vehicle.
that's why. You're being detained right now. Everybody's free to leave because canine indication. So he's just doing his due diligence.
And you're being read Miranda because you are detained and we're going to ask you some questions, okay?
You understand what I read?
I know what it is.
You understand what I read?
On that side over there.
You understand?
He was in odor around the back and then he come over here and finally.
If you want to separate everybody for now to the north of
Are we going to find anything illegal in the bags? Not that you know of?
I only have to carry it.
You only have a carry-on? Okay. Rental car. Rental? Is rental? Okay. Hold that.
Now, mind you, they already know what's going on. They know the work in there. The feds had already been contacted. They know what's going on. Wicked100 had already put them on game what was happening, what they was doing, where they was going to, when they flying. He putting them on to this shit. You know, niggas think they can confide in the boy and tell him, yo, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Oh, you doing what? If you tell him anything about any work, oh, he telling. That nigga tell you quick, man, don't tell me about no work. Oh yeah, Wicked100 to tell you quick, man, don't tell me about no work. Shit, I don't want nothing to do with no work. If you tell him about the work, he gonna relay the message. Yo, this was going on. Hey, the boy gonna line whoever up, man. Shit gets sticky. Fucking around with the 100 side.
I was going to grab some too.
Oh, here. It's at my door, or my trunk release. Yeah. Well, no, not yet. Just do your thing for now.
So my dog, he is trained on 6 odors of narcotics: cocaine, crack, heroin, ecstasy, meth, and marijuana. With this being a rental car, fairly new, I'm assuming there's no odor in the vehicle other than what you all brought into it.
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Whose bag is this? That's yours? Okay. Whose bag is this? That's yours? Okay. I like the orange.
Yo, the 100 side sick right now. Hey, yo, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. This shit, hey, yo, this shit is effective, man. Straight up, this shit effective. Y'all know I be hitting this shit on the money. I be hitting this shit on the money. They don't like this shit. I'm just saying, they don't like this shit. I'm hitting this shit on the money. Facts. And let's get back into it. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. It's what happens when you rock with the 100 side. Straight up. When you rock with the 100 side, this what happens. Shit get real.
And whose bag is this one? Hers too? Or yours? No? You got the other orange bag, right?
You guys coming from?
They're coming from LA. One is from LA. I think she's from Ohio. We're just going to Kentucky for them.
Oh, for what?
I met up for a funeral.
How do you know them?
That's my cousin, and that's the person that died. That's his girlfriend.
That's what?
Girlfriend of the person that died.
Okay. You in relation to the girl up there?
That's the girlfriend.
Oh yeah. Are you related to that person up
That's
there?
my cousin. No.
Okay. All right. When's the funeral?
Huh?
When's the funeral?
It's today.
Oh, today. Okay.
It's 10 a.m.
Okay. Man, you're cutting it close. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, we made it. But
Where's it at? You said Kentucky?
Louisville, Tyler Park. My uncle's in Tyler Park.
Okay. All right. Hang tight for me right here. Cool. How do you know the other two?
What family? We're like really close friends.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it that passed away?
Our cousin. We call him our cousin.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know her up there?
Cousin.
Cousin. Okay. This is your cousin too. When's the funeral?
In 2 days.
In 2 days? Okay. All right. So you got time. So we're not delaying it too long. I just don't want you guys to be late or anything.
The phones, just leave the phones with them.
You want me to put them in the car? You want to set the car in the same room? You want to set the car in the same room? Can I talk to you over here? Oh, almost done.
Oh,
Okay, so which bags are yours?
I just have the luggage. I have
Which luggage?
my matching, my totem carry set.
Which ones?
My orange. I have matching totem carry.
So the orange one,
I
and
just
then
have
what
orange
else?
stuff. All my outfits are packed fresh in an orange bag from fashion over there. Fresh, just like everything's still in plastic.
Which orange bag? This one here?
Yeah, and this one, it's another one. I don't. He
Does
has
it look
my
just
other
like
bag.
that?
Yeah, it's big.
Where's the other big orange bag?
All right, these have all been searched.
Yeah, like he has my orange bag. I have an orange set.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. What's your name, man?
Tasha.
Tasha, you can stand over there by the car. Get warm. Tasha, which bags are yours?
That black one, that clear one, and
This
that
one right
pink
here?
one. No. That black one.
That one right
in the
there?
middle. In the middle.
That right there?
In the middle.
This one right here?
Yes.
That
clear
clear
one
one?
and that pink one.
And that pink one, okay. All right. Whose bags are the rest of these? She stand for 2 weeks? I'm not. I'm cold. I'm not cold.
Just weird. This was in here with that, but it don't have anything in it.
Well, it might be bad. Hey, my window's down here to see you guys.
Okay.
Wait, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Shit, I just thought about something. What's wrong?
What's that?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Wait, what's wrong?
Yeah, what's wrong? I just thought about something.
Well, canine indicated for the odor narcotics, so
Yeah, I'm like, what's wrong? I'm like,
Just-
shit.
just wait over here for me, okay?
Before, and I had a very bad experience. No offense
Okay.
to you, but I had a very
All right.
Shout out to the 100 side. This what happens when you rock with the 100 side. When you rock with the 100 side, this what happens. Shout out to the 100 side. If you want to go to jail, go to the 100 side. They'll get you right there, fast.
Who's the driver? What you said. Okay. Oh, hold on 1 second. Is the dog in here? Okay. No, there ain't no dog in here. All right, you got a big seat right there. Just watch your head getting in. That should help you stay warm. I'm gonna take this coat off of you since you're in here.
I told you my bottom for 9 minutes, so that's good. It's gonna be too tight, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Just hang tight for me.
Photographing the contraband before removing it documents where and how it was found, preserves the chain of custody, and helps show it wasn't planted or tampered with. These photos are crucial in court to support the evidence's legitimacy, and these troopers fully intend to use them to put the women away for a long time.
That chain of custody is real. And that's one technicality that you can spank some shit on. So they try and make sure they got the chain of custody in order. Because if you mess that up, oh yeah, the case is over. Over. This is what happened when you rock with the 100 side, man. I'm trying to tell you, them bulls ain't right. That bull Wicked100. Hey, listen. I know what it is, right? I just break it down for the people to understand it. You know, for those that's confused on what's going on. But anything connected to him, you a throwaway. Yeah, he don't care about none of the people. They all throwaways. At any given moment, it could be like, tag, you're it. And when you get tagged, you're it.
We'll get that name tag too.
Weed, I smell it.
You want to try to pull that out?
I can smell it now. Let's see if there's a name. Here, grab that corner and pull. No. There we go. Oh, something just dropped.
Tampon.
Yeah. Yeah, smell it now. Yep. Yep. That's heavy though. I don't know if that's weed or not.
Can't all be weed.
All right. That's crystal. Yep. Yeah. Oh boy, that's a bunch of crystal. I love it. Let's because there's more, right? Yeah, there's. Let's stack it. Let's put it on front of his. Okay, so we're good on this bag. I got everything there. That's another deck. Here, set it back down real quick. All right, go ahead.
Hey, yo, this why the bull's so valuable. You know, when he give a tip, it's a real tip. You know, when he let him know something going on, it's really going on. Yeah, and it's sticky. Straight up. I'm just being real. When the bull Wicked100 let him know something's going down, it's going down. Yeah. Straight up. And he'll line you up. Push your tape back. You hear me? Straight up. Line you up and push your tape back. Oh, yeah.
You take that there, that way you're not. Oh, it's up the bag. Got it.
We'll get the tag.
The what? Yeah, I got it.
There we go.
Came out of that.
Okay.
Okay.
Who you go through these bags yet? You know.
I don't know.
In there, Betty.
Yep.
It's closed.
Take a picture real quick, please. All right.
That, my dear, is crystal meth.
That's good on that one.
The troopers found several bags of crystal meth, enough to send all three women away for a long time. But as the saying goes, there's no honor among thieves, and all three women immediately started trying to throw each other under the bus.
So, question.
Yes, ma'am.
They said drugs in her luggage. Does that affect everybody?
You said what now?
The guy just told me that is crystal meth in her luggage, right?
There was crystal meth in every one of the suitcases.
Yeah, but the guy, none of that is mine. Like, they told them I have all orange bags. Does that affect me? It's not. I don't
To be
think
honest with you, I don't know. It's going to be up to the courts.
I'm a parent. Yeah, I don't do that. Wait, so I'm being arrested?
I don't know if you're being arrested or
Yeah,
not.
I'm like, I don't have. They just went through all my stuff. I don't. Drugs don't do anything. Drugs kill my brother. I don't do this. I'm a mother.
All right. So, what's going on?
I don't know, honestly.
You don't know?
No, because my bags are the
Where are you going?
pink one.
Where are you going to?
A funeral. I'm going to a funeral.
You go to a funeral?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, that's interesting because I've talked to everybody, and the story's changed a little bit about the funeral. Okay.
Right.
So
So I'm going to a funeral
when are you going to a funeral?
in 2 days.
2 days?
Yeah, so the wake,
So you're not-
the wake is coming up like of today.
Okay.
Sometime
All
today.
right. So none of these big rolling bags is anybody's, right?
No.
Not anybody's. So how they get here?
And none of mine. I can say that.
Okay. All right.
Mine is that pink one,
Okay.
that clip one, and that black one. And you can check on the slips of mine.
All right.
So I can't speak on it.
So how'd you end up coming here today? So what happened?
I was driving to my cousin's.
Okay. Where's that at?
Hmm?
You say you're driving to your cousin's?
Yes.
You know that was wax excuse. You know that was wax excuse. That he was going to a funeral. Yeah. Hey, listen. Wack lined them up and told them what they should say. Straight up. Wack lined the boys up. The broads, excuse me. He lined the broads up and told them what to say. Yo, tell them you going to a funeral. Hey, yo, this is what happens when you rock with the 100 side. Tell them that you going to a funeral, and he told the people, yo, this is what they got, and they gonna say they going to a funeral. They get right there. We're going to a funeral. They only understand that the people already know what you gonna say, because the nigga that told you to say this told them you was gonna say it. And what you got? Shit got crazy.
So did you drive here or did you fly here?
No, we flew here.
Okay. When did you fly in?
Today.
Okay. When are you supposed to be flying back?
I'm supposed to be flying back after 2 years. Like probably like the second or third.
See, the second or third, do you have a ticket already?
No, I haven't.
All right. All right.
It's a funeral thing, so I was trying to be there for the family.
Yep.
The guy says that there is a mess in the bag.
Absolutely.
So what does this mean?
Means that I want to know what's going on. All right, because here's the thing. I've talked to everybody.
Okay.
The funeral story is fake. We know
No, the
that.
funeral is real. I can show you. It's real.
Funeral's real? Okay.
That's her friend. I told you that is her friend.
That's her friend up there?
That's
So that's,
yeah.
okay.
But-
So when is this funeral?
The wake for whatever you do, the body is today is him. The body is today is him.
When
And
is
I'm
that?
supposed to be cooking. The actual funeral is supposed to be tomorrow. I don't know what she says because that's her people. I told you that she was screwing today. I've never met her.
So you never met her? Well, that's interesting because that's not the story that I'm getting from
Well,
everybody.
I'll tell them
And
from
the funeral
everybody.
story is different too.
No, I'll tell them from everybody. Mine's gonna change. I don't do anything illegal. All I have to point. She asked for bags at the airport because she had more stuff. She said she was staying for 2 weeks. She was going from here to Iowa, the one up there in that car. And she said, could we check? Because everyone gets 2 free bags. I don't do luggage. I only have brand new outfits in that bag. So I only have orange stuff.
Okay.
I said in front of both of them. I don't do anything illegal. I'm a mom. My kids I just lost on camera. I don't do anything that involves law enforcement after my run in before. And it was wrongful. Like they, but I don't.
Okay. All right. Well, hang up right here for me. All right. So which bags are yours?
My bag is a black stuff.
Okay. So here's the deal. Okay. I don't know if you see, but they're getting bundles of narcotics out of bags. Okay. I talked to other people, and they claim the other bags aren't theirs. Okay. So whose big rolling bags are these? Here's the thing. I understand sometimes people, they get into a money situation where, hey, they get down on luck or whatever, so they feel like they need to do something. That doesn't mean somebody's a bad person. I just want to know what your story is.
My story is my father is in law enforcement. I grew up buried in a sheltered community because my dad was also in the Marines.
Okay.
A lot of my family's in the military. I'm in school.
Okay. So what happened today?
Today, this with my cousin going to a funeral.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop you right there. Okay, the funeral story is BS because I talked to everybody individually. Okay, nothing matches that. All right, so we can start over. What's going on today? Because you know and I know that's not true. Okay, so how'd you end up here with a bunch of narcotics?
I just came with my cousins.
You came with your cousins? All right. So, which bags were you carrying?
I have my Adidas bag and my tip bag. Those two.
Okay. All right. So, where's the narcotics going? Because that's what I'm concerned about.
I have no idea.
Okay. So, how'd you end up here? Are you getting paid to bring this? You getting a little bit, I'm sure.
I literally don't know what else is going on. It's just a matter of
Which all bags are loaded? Because we're taking it out. I'm just looking for some cooperation.
I honestly have genuinely no idea where they're going.
Okay. You have no idea where to go. So how'd you end up coming here? Because you're not coming for
My cousin.
Okay, so what happened there? Which cousin? You're saying my cousin. Which cousin?
My cousin was the one who invited me.
Okay. What's your cousin's name?
My cousin,
I'll turn it down. What is it?
it's Tasha.
Tasha? Okay, so what Tasha said?
Just asked me to come on this trip.
So have you ever done a trip like this before?
No.
Okay. So Tasha asked you to come on this trip. Where were you supposed to be going?
We're coming out here and then to some other place. I wasn't sure exactly where.
Okay.
Didn't know where.
When did you leave?
Yeah.
Okay. When are you supposed to be going back?
I was hoping to go back as soon as possible because I have left.
Are you getting paid or anything? Or because they're claiming all these bags are yours. Okay. All right.
That's kind of meth, bro.
Troopers seized more than 112 pounds of crystal meth, valued at over $500,000. Delta Airlines passenger records showed Weatherspoon, the ringleader, had flown through the Indiana airport at least 7 times in 2023, paying the women couriers between $1,000 and $2,000 per trip, pointing to Weatherspoon as the one running the operation. All 3 women, 36-year-old Latasha Weatherspoon, 31-year-old Marlene Richardson, and 30-year-old Christina Enriquez, faced multiple state and federal charges and, if convicted, could face life in prison. They are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of competent jurisdiction.
Hey, yo. Wicked100 wasn't playing, man. I'm just saying. This is what happens when you rock with the 100 side. Straight up. Hey, listen. I don't want to be a part of no 100 side. Why is all this funny shit going on around Wicked100? It's what happens. Now, we gonna listen to the broad that called Wack recently. He recorded the call. He excited. He got the content, right? This nigga's excited. Yeah, I got the content. The boys sent him to jail, tell him the story to tell the cops so that they can go to jail. And then they call him afterwards, talk to him some more, and he made content out of it. Yo, this shit is wild. Yo, this is some deep shit, man. Hey, listen. We know that was Wicked100's story when they grabbed him up with the straps. He was on his way to a funeral. Yeah. See, niggas be believing in the boy Wack like he's solid. They be believing in him, man. But he know how to line them up, man. Yeah, we gotta check this joint out. Yeah, we gotta check this joint out. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Yeah. Man. 100 shot get dirty, man. grimy, dirty. Yeah. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Let's hear this shit. Hold up. We gotta hear this shit, man. We gotta hear this shit, man. Wicked100. Yeah. Yeah, he know how I get him, though. Yes, he do. He know how to get him. You know, let's hear what he say about this call here, man. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Yeah. They better open that room on time. They better. You know. Let's check this shit out. Hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button, man. Old Wicked100, man. Listen, all I do is let the people know what it is, man. It ain't a crime for me to let the people know what it is. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. If you want to go to the 100 side and you ready to go to jail, go ahead over there. He's not dealing with nobody that he can't put in a compromising situation. He even got the punk over there searching for CP. He got something on the punk locked. Yeah, the punk went and searched for the CP and he put it out there. Hey, listen, the punk did it. Hey, and act like he ain't look at it. It's always everybody else did everything and he ain't do nothing all the time. Straight up. Smash that like button, the subscribe button. Let's listen to him. The broad then called Wicked100 from jail. This like loose cannon in there fighting the case. They ready to give loose cannon a long time in the can. These niggas get locked up and call the same exact nigga that get them. Straight up. You hear me? Just keeping it a buck. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's hear this joint.
Lena called me today from the feds.
I thought she was getting out soon.
You talking about Drew, baby mom?
Yeah, I told listen, I had a ball on that call. I said, well, you can't call Drew a rat because you's a mouse and y'all babies, I guess you don't have a mice.
Wait, what was she talking about?
The bull line him up and then clown him. This is ill. The bull put the people on these bulls, girls, whoever he get, and then clown them. That shit is wild. Yeah, that shit wild. That's a hell of a friend to have. That's a hell of a homie to have. I can't watch you do this shit to everybody and think you cool. I don't know how they watch this nigga do this to everybody and still think this nigga's thorough. This shit wild.
You know I got the content. Oh, I got the content. I ain't even played this. She said, this conversation between me and you, right? I said, yeah. You know what it is? Use the reason.
This is good to me.
Right. So she doing all that conversating on the jail phone.
Listen, man, I got to run that. I got to run that shit. Listen.
Somebody told me she was getting out soon. That must have been Cap, huh?
Yeah, she just took her plea deal. She said, you know, you telling people I told. I said, no, bitch. We watched and heard and read you told. What are you talking about? Well, you don't know what I was really trying to say. I don't know what you was trying to say. We heard what you said.
Hey, yo, you see the pattern of the style? It's the pattern of the style. He did this with them and with Loose Cannon. You see the pattern of the style, right? Line them up and then say, nah, y'all the ones that's telling it, y'all the rats, and everything about y'all is with them people. he ain't do nothing. Now, he ain't do nothing. He ain't had nothing to do with nothing to nobody, nowhere. But they call him. Oh, yeah. He know how to get him.
When you called in and you was talking to Wolf, bitch, we already had the video. What are you talking about? Y'all want to change the rules of telling, but you can tell what we can't know. You told. That, and it's cool, bitch. You a mama. We expect you to tell, but don't come lying to us. Well, everybody else got their time. She said she gonna come home, I think, this year, but bitch, you got caught with 100 and some pounds of meth. Bitch, that carried 20 to 30. Who you playing with? But passion, we need to get passion in here, because she said.
Definitely always excited of the work he put in. Straight up. You know, when them people make a bust, right? Them niggas be happy. They be excited. What do Wicked100 do? He be excited too. You can be having a conversation with Wicked100 about something, and he be like, yeah, you know. Soon as you say nigga got arrested, that nigga, yeah, they got him. Oh yeah, and we got to work. Like, god damn, nigga. How you go from just down in the conversation to so excited as soon as you heard that a bust happened? As soon as you heard that an indictment came. That shit, it drives him. You know, when he see niggas go to jail, oh, he love that shit. When he see indictments come, oh yeah, got one. He's excited about that shit every single time. Just pay attention. He can't help it. This is what the cops do. When the cops get you and they lock you up for some shit, they high-five it. Yeah. Yeah. These niggas is like, fucking A, dude. We got one. Fuck. Cool, dude. They on that type of shit. This how he sound soon as they get an indictment or something. We got one. Oh, yeah. I got to work. Yeah. Just pay attention to how excited he is about Big U and Loose Cannon right now. That nigga get to reading that shit with Big U and Loose Cannon, nigga. That nigga is ecstatic. He's happy. Oh, yeah. Come on now. That nigga gets a thrill out of sending people to the can. That shit drives his boat. He loves that. It's a sense of control that he has. Send you to jail, nigga, you gotta go fight with them people. I helped you get there. Now you gotta deal with them. Your life. It's like a certain type of power. This shit is, you know, it's crazy, but it's some mental shit. It's certain type of power to be able to take one's freedom and laugh at them. You know, it's just like doing something to somebody and you get a straight thrill of excitement out of doing it to them and they can't do nothing about it. You know, it's a lot of people that do different type of things in life to people and you can't do nothing when they do certain things and they really get a drive out of it. Even certain type of criminals, when they do certain type of crimes and they're doing them geared towards other humans, they get a thrill out of it. This is why they continue to do it. And they usually do it more and more until they get caught. This is the shit that he do. It's a certain type of, you know, thrill to take you off the streets, to take your freedom. That shit is some other shit. You know, that's some old other shit. All right, we know you ain't right, but you be too overly excited about the indictment you can get. You know what I'm saying? You too excited about reading the paperwork of a case that you worked. You think about that shit. He's overly excited about the cases that he worked. You hear how he said when she called, yeah, we got the content. Like, hold up, nigga. Because I know it's a case that he worked. That nigga's proud of his work. And I can see that shit.
She know the people through passion. She don't know what's going on, so we need to get passion, catch her when she drunk, and run her blood pressure up.
Now she threw passion under the bus.
Man, hell yeah, nigga, you talking about, she said, it's only 10, bitch, you got caught with 130-something pounds of crystal meth. And your other homegirl has 7 ghost runs, so they gonna charge her with ghost dope, whatever they caught y'all with times 7. She was really on the phone trying to convince me what y'all heard ain't really what it is. Yeah, are you okay, lady? She like, whack, we can run a play, make some money. I said, Linda, don't nobody know you.
Damn.
Hey, bitch, it ain't like you got caught with big meat dope.
It was better off with an involuntary.
Yeah. She was talking about this car between me and you. Yeah, bitch, you know it's between me, you, the feds, and the content, bitch, and the recording device.
Listen to him, though. Listen to how excited he is about this. This his work. That nigga there, it's like a trophy. You know, when people do certain shit, it's like a trophy to him. This shit's like a trophy to the bull. Him lining shit up like that, this is a trophy. He got this shit sitting on the nightstand at the crib. He looking at it. Yeah, that's my work.
I hit it. Let me tell you what I did. You know, the police phone be saying this call is being recorded. It be keep repeating. I said, let me see if this bitch ever catch on. So I turned mine on. It said, this call will be recorded. I hit the iPhone one.
Wax, you don't know about that new update. Wax, you don't know. You don't know, dude. We're tell you this call is being recorded.
And when you listen to the call, right, you gonna see the call was recorded from the jump. Yeah, that shit was recorded from the jump. He recorded that from the door, acting like he recorded in the middle of the call. Ah, man. This shit, wow. Hey, yo, man, listen, I don't care what he would have to offer. I don't want it. I don't want it. Because if you look at it, nobody around him blows up. Nobody. It's impossible for you to go next to Wack. You might look like you doing something, but we all know you about to fail. You want to fail your mission. You might look like you about to do some shit and you got something going on and you shaking, but you gonna fail. The same shit gonna happen with the YouTube channels that he deal with. They gonna fail. We know it. Everything connected to Wicked100 must fail. No cap. Straight up. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
You don't know about the new update.
She ain't catch it at all. Cheeky, she ain't catch it. Oh shit, hold on, let me go find this.
She more of a talker and not a listener too, so she definitely ain't gonna catch that
on
shit.
the phone call talking to me like I was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Let's run the content. I said this trenches content. This ain't even hunter side shit. This trenches shit. Hold on.
Are we disconnected?
Listen to this shit though, man. Hey yo, it's like Wicked100 celebrates his work, man. This shit, wow. He be celebrating. This some more other shit, man. Word. This some other shit. For a nigga to celebrate his work like this. You know, he's sitting there excited that the case went all the way through and an indictment was carried out. Wow. Wow. That's all you can say. Wow.
Call. This call is subject to monitoring and recording. If you are an attorney or designated legal counsel, contact inmails.com 702-931-3938 to have your number set to do not record. Please select from the following options. If you consent to this call being recorded, then to accept this call, dial 1 now. To reject this call, your call has been accepted.
You hear that? The whole call is recorded from the beginning. He act like he turned the recorder on in the middle of the call.
Yo. Yeah, what's up?
Well, first, hi, Mike. How are you?
Shit, I'm good.
I need your help with something. Hold on, Siri.
Nah, here we what?
So, you know, like, my time is basically done. And I had, like, 3 people reach out to me to send this. So, behind everything, there is a way to make money. Even though you got online and went the funny into me.
Nigga, what you mean? Nigga, we watched the body cam.
Just listen. Like, I thought you knew me. You know everything I say is a reason behind it. Strategic. Did it occur to you that if a bunch of girls is carrying drugs, they have a story and what the fuck they're gonna say in that event? Even the shit with Tasha. Tasha had a fucking warrant for Ohio. 200 well, extradited within 250 pounds. She said, say what the fuck you gotta say to make sure you get away. She asked me this woman was sitting there when she first came back with that fucking dog, which is why I said, oh, the one with the warrant. Everything I said from public media for this alleged cartel, which they soon figured out was a lie. Do you think if the cartel had us doing anything on my
Yo, Lena, I'm gonna tell you like I've been telling everybody. You can't rewrite the rules to the streets. I've been in these streets a long time. So until Tasha, whoever it may be, comes out and says, you know, actually, you still don't do that. No, I'm gonna tell Tasha, bitch, claim it then. That ain't how that goes. Like, ain't nobody finna tell me, okay, it's different. No, a dick is a dick, a pussy's a pussy, a man is a man, and a woman is a woman. So this how this go. Hey, homie, it's my dope. I'm riding. Ride it then, nigga. Hey, that's me. I know I didn't cook cases. You know,
You hear him now. Hey, yo, the boys just foul. Yeah, you can't rewrite the rules to the streets. See, Wicked100 is only allowed to do this to people that don't have common sense. And it's a lot of people that don't have common sense. It's a lot of people that don't have common sense, and they gravitate to him because of his lingo. They think he's solid. This is why he get him so easy. Because they think he's solid and they don't have any street knowledge. So of course they're gonna gravitate to him and think he good people. The way he talk. But they don't understand what it is when a nigga working and he trying to convince you of something. Wicked100 is always trying to convince people of this gangster mentality. Gangsters don't gotta convince you. You know they like that. He want to convince you that he gonna do something to you. He want to convince you that he was in the streets. He want to convince you that he was locked up for homicides, and he want to convince you his whole life is a complete lie, and he really them folks. but he's trying to convince you of this lifestyle that really isn't him. But he can convince the people that don't have an understanding. It's a lot of people that want to jump off the porch and do certain things because they want to be a part of that lifestyle, but they don't understand it. And he's able to get them because of that specific reason. Straight up. He's able to get them because of the specific reason. They think, all right, I'm going to be a part of this. It's going to make me solid. You know, this how the Feds been getting people for a long time. It's easy to get people that jump into something that they have no idea of. It's harder to get individuals, even though they get caught eventually, but it's harder to get people that have a better understanding. But you know, new people jump into shit. You see, they got these women traveling back and forth on a plane, moving shit, and then they telling Wicked100 about what they into. You know, when he heard that, how his senses went up. Oh yeah. See, and I'm gonna tell you another thing about people, right? When people, you know, look at Wack as this street guy and they're in the streets, they think that Wack can benefit them some way because he's portraying to be in the streets. And this is how he's able to get a lot of information. They look at Wack as a tool that can benefit them, but he only can crush you. He can't benefit you. He can get you indicted, yes. He can line you up. And this is how the Feds been doing for a long time anyway. Playing like they're in the middle and involved with something, but the whole time they working. This is how they operate. This is how he operates. Straight up. And it's common sense, but it's hard for people that don't understand it to really see it. They think that this dude is some type of street gangster, but the whole time he's them people. They think he's a street gangster. So they confide in him. They ask him certain things about the street. They telling them their business and, you know, seeing what kind of ideas. Yo, like the broad is saying, she went to a funeral. I'm sure when she got to talking to Wicked100 about it and saying what she was going to do if she ever got stopped, Wicked100 come back and say, man, shit, if you get stopped, just tell them you going to a funeral. Yeah, just tell them that. So she tell him the same exact thing he did. And it's like, okay, yeah, she gonna listen to him because she think that he really from that lifestyle. But the whole time, he really with them folks.
The next month never points the finger. As soon as you point the finger, what we have to go off of is on the paperwork.
Okay, but can you just listen? Can I just finish?
You from Chicago, you know better than that shit.
Can I just finish? Can I just finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
Were I telling the truth on anybody? It's snitching. Nothing we said was true. So
Nigga, the dope was in the suitcases. That was true. And you said that dope belonged to that person.
Listen, first of all, I'm screaming over you. I just want you to just listen. I don't care what you saw. Just listen. I know what you saw. Just listen. I literally called because I wanted to talk. Listen. I know street rules better than any fucking body. I know I was in the fucking suitcases. I know every fucking thing of what it is. Y'all don't know what the fuck we discussed. Nobody snitched on nobody. No one snitched on nobody. Everything said was supposed to be said. You the motherfuckers is riding around with a bunch of shit. Don't say in the event that anything goes wrong. This is what we stick to. Even the shit with his
Yo, dude is foul though, man. Yeah, he know how to get the slow ones. You know, she on there talking about, yeah, I ain't give up the cartel. Whack, oh, you ain't give up a name. Listen to their conversation, man. These people be really calling Whack after Whack line them up on the federal phone and talk to this nigga. Man, this shit wild, man. Man, this shit wild, man. What the hell's going on with people, man? Like, come on, man. Man, this shit right here could never, ever, ever in the history of me living life happen to no nigga like me. What? Hold up. Yeah. It's why I told people I would never, ever, ever have a private conversation with Whack. Nigga done called me several times. I'm not answering the phone for you off a line, nigga. Call me while I'm on the show. We not talking personally about nothing. Ever. Nigga. Nigga, I'm gonna find my own way. I don't need no assistance. Because it look like all the people you give assistance to, they get locked the hell up. I don't want to play with that. If I want to go to jail, I know how to go to jail, nigga. I don't need no assistance. Fuck that. I don't need no help. If I want to go to jail, I know how to get there. You deal with this nigga, he gonna give you straight assistance and then act like he ain't do nothing. That shit, wow.
How about the last one to sign please. I signed the police for 8 years. They didn't ask for sign one for 6 years. I was the last one to sign. I just signed 2 days ago. Tasha signed in December. Whatever the fuck she said to them, all of a sudden they come back with a whole different plea that has us listed as careers. But that's not my thing. Whatever the case was, that's what paperwork says. That's what it says. Tell them nobody ain't no new arrest been made. And the crazy thing is the person who it is, even though I can't say that on the phone, but that person's still free. That person's free. I held it down. It's sitting away from my motherfucking kids. They get jail for 2.5 years. So I can't be that big for right because ain't nobody else been the fuck arrested. And they ain't like no one's.
Hey yo, Lena, listen.
You talking to Whack? You talking about you can't say who it is? What? Oh yeah, he know how to get a person like this. He know how to get them, boy. I'm telling you, everybody on the 100 side got the mind of a damn goldfish. Shut up. Everybody on the 100 side got the mind of a goldfish. This shit is wild. Yeah.
I'm 49 years old. Ain't nobody gonna change the definition and the actions of what I'm telling is. Say what you want. If Tasha was gonna take it, Tasha should have took it. You stay right, Tasha take it. Whether it take a year, 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, you let the bitch take her case. You cannot put it on Tasha and say it's that person. Because Tasha's saying she don't know what's going on when they pull her out. She don't know.
But you don't know what the fuck she told in the interview. Here's the funniest thing, is like you saying, you should just wait for everything. Y'all see a video with just me. You don't know what the fuck she said when she got around them. Even now, I know what she said was the exact same thing I fucking said, which is why the fuck the police went down. But again, y'all don't know that. But it's like, I get what you said.
Tasha got hit with Ghost Dog. They put on that bitch for 7 trips. They hit her with Ghost Dog.
Yeah, but listen, so Tasha has the same charges as me. Tasha, whatever the fuck she did.
Tasha got a Ghost Dog charge on there. It's saying in the paperwork. The Ranger's been on the plane with her for 7 trips.
You should be quiet because you're talking over me. I'm telling you what's going on. I got to say recent shit. You don't know what the reason.
Listen to Whack. Listen to it. Yeah, he been on the plane with her for 7 trips and you know he always got to lie and spice it up. You know that. Yeah. They wasn't on the damn plane with her for 7 trips. They just went back and looked at her history of flying and where she was coming and going, nigga. And I'm sure they got her to confess. Yeah, stop it. You knew that them bras was flying with that shit, and you knew this was a good one right here. Shit. Now I could tell them about this. Oh yeah, this good. Oh, they gonna love this. Yeah. Got one. Oh yeah, this easy work. This why Wack is so valuable, because he's past, proven, reliable. And when he drop a dime, that nigga drop a dime. You hear me? When that nigga sit there and eat that banana, say, I'm about to drop a dime on these niggas. Oh, that shit be solid. Yeah, it be solid. It be solid. Oh, yeah. And it be sticky.
Going on. That's why I'm calling you. I know you know the fucking law. I know you know the law. You keep going off of what you think you see online. Do you see?
No, I'm going off what we read.
Do you see Tasha's plea? Do you see her new plea that she signed 5 months ago, where she's listed as a courier, where her charges have been dropped to a courier, even though they were on her for trips, because she was the one being investigated.
Tasha probably gave up who worked it in. She gave him something.
I know. That's not on me. What I'm saying is, the same story was the same story she gave. Y'all just didn't see it. But the thing is, for you to sit and go in as hard as you went on me.
I didn't go in on nothing. I listened to her. I heard it. She told. But I told her she's a mother. I tell all these niggas. I tell everybody. I don't put women in no gangster business, especially women with kids, because they gon' tell when it come down to them and their kids. Like, nigga, I said this 20 years before you got arrested. I expect her to tell. So that's what that is.
Can I say something to you? Can I say something to you right quick?
Yeah, I expected you to do that, nigga. Like,
no, wait, but can you listen to me? Can I say something to you and it stay between us?
Hey, well.
I wasn't no man that put me in a woman's game. That's all I'm gonna say. Did you ever hear that maybe it was a woman's game the whole time?
It didn't matter. Any female, listen to me. Any female that has children, they should never involve her. Let her involve herself in what she's doing personally. She gets caught, she's gonna tell.
Wait, nobody involved me in anything. That's all I'm gonna say. No one involved me in anything. Read between the lines. No one involved me in anything.
Well, this Tasha they had on the plane 7 times doing the same run, so you know.
You said what?
The other girl they already had, they didn't travel with this bitch 6, 7 times on the same run. It's in the paperwork.
I know, but that was them. That was some shit that was being investigated before I even knew her. You know, I had just met that bitch 2 months before all this through Passion, right? She was under investigation before I even met her. I met her through Passion. But that's neither here.
I told you stop dealing with Passion.
You did tell me that, and you was right. When I first called you, when I kept hitting you, I was like, I need to talk to you. It was me like, damn, I should have listened to you. But nonetheless, there's nothing I can do about it now. But listen to this.
Wack knew that they was about to go down. He knew what was going on the whole time because they was doing a lot of talking. The 100 side, they over there talking. You know, when they get hyped up, they want to brag about their street accolades. Yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and they saying this, they saying that. Everybody over there telling. It's a lot of telling going on the 100 side, man. If you want to be a part of the gang task force, join the 100 side. If you want to solve crimes, join the 100 side. If you want to do citizens arrest, join the 100 side. They got plenty of room in ghost applications. You can do all the citizen arrests you want to do. You want to send a nigga to jail? Go to the 100 side. They gonna help you and put you in the right position to send a nigga to jail. Oh yeah, they gonna do that shit. They good at that.
So you know how in the video I said, oh, it's more people on the plane. I wasn't snitching. They got in the car and they had the name. They had a piece of paper. He had a little notepad. The same one he wrote down these phone numbers on. The shit said Trishaka with 4 different MC last names with question marks next to them. All my shit is at this lady house. My money is at this lady house. Ain't no point in all of us going to fuck there. So what I did, I said, oh, there's someone on the plane. And I gave up the wrong fucking last name. They crossed out the other 2 fucking names on the paper and circled the wrong one because they had Macklemore, McCann on the piece of paper. But nobody knew that either. Nobody knew that either. I helped this bitch. No one knew that either. Y'all just know what y'all think y'all see. And which is why
No. We know what we heard and what we saw. It's a video. It's audio.
Behind everything, yeah, that's happening.
Okay, well, what I'm telling you, if you ever see Wacko some shit saying it's his, I'm a rat. That's it. You let niggas, you know how many times I done fought cases with niggas and it wasn't me and the homie say, hey, I'm gonna take that. I gotta sit this year, 18 months till he take that. I can't say nothing that's gonna work against him in court.
Wack, you gotta relax, bro. You really gotta relax with this shit, man. Did y'all hear what he just said? You know how many times I done took cases and had to sit a year, 18 months. Like, come on, man. You gotta relax with this shit, bro. God damn, man. All you do is lie, man. It's all he do is lie and send a nigga to jail. His whole life is fabricated, man. Straight up. That nigga be making up these imaginary gangster stories. Like, come on, man. How many times, hey, Wack, how many times have you sat and fought cases for other niggas and did a year, 18 months? Just tell me. Straight up. You ain't been to jail in almost 30 years, right? You only 49 years old. How many times have you sat a year, 18 months fighting cases for other niggas? You said you did it a few times. Come on, man. This shit just out of control. Yeah, see, and he's able to fool certain individuals and they think when he say this shit, he's solid. He telling nigga, yeah, you know, I done fought a body here. I've been down here. Nigga told on me about this. And the nigga just listen to that shit and they think he real. But if you ask him, what year did this happen? When? The nigga ain't gonna be able to answer the shit. Cause none of this shit adds up. This shit is all fufafi. It's all fufafi. See, he got this made up lifestyle in his character. This is how he's able to infiltrate the streets and get information from this made up character. But the whole time, dude is them people. The whole time he them people. But he got a made up character about all this gangster lifestyle. And not one individual has verified these gangster stories. I haven't heard nobody say, yeah, oh yeah, dude solid. Yeah, he definitely did 18 months because homie tried to tell on him. And the other nigga did the same thing. He did another 18 months because the bull lined him up. I haven't heard none of them stories. Only story we heard was the BB gun and the knockout stories. Yeah, he got knocked out this time. He got smacked this time. And he got locked up for shooting somebody in the neighborhood with a BB gun. It's the only stories we heard. But let him tell it. He was the gangster that everybody said, yo, Wack did it. That shit is made up lifestyle to be able to get people get comfortable with him, to give him information. All this shit is a made up lifestyle to get information out of people so that he can do his job. That's it. Man, y'all better pay attention. That 100 side shit is the police station. Y'all better pay attention.
But if y'all look, but this why I don't people like that, because y'all got a different rule that I don't come from.
I don't. I said exactly what she asked me to say, but it doesn't.
SBGB TV live call-in show.
Hey, what up, DZ? What up, DZ? This Fleetwood out of Mass.
What's going on, Fleetwood? What's popping?
I can't call it. So I just tuned in and I heard you say something that just sparked something in my mind. So you ever see the picture of Wack with the braids?
Yeah.
That looks like an undercover to me. Not just regular dude. That's undercover activity. A lot of these dudes ain't realizing, DZ. Wack's not a snitch. He's an undercover cop.
I agree.
He's not telling police.
I agree.
Because when you was talking about how nobody's corroborated these stories, it just hit me. Has anybody came out and said they was in jail? He said he was in jail with Spider-Lo. Spider-Lo said that's a complete lie. So I'm trying to figure out, how was Wack in jail, with who, at what real time? If so, and I'm sure he wasn't, this man is police. And everybody should be, I can't believe people aren't aware that he's police. It blows my mind. I know you talk about this, but it blows my mind dudes don't realize Wack is police.
I agree.
Straight up, man. I don't want to hold you. Yeah, I don't want to hold you. I just want, when you said that, it was just like, whoa. This dude is Jay Reed, like as in that what's that movie? In Too Deep.
Yeah.
That's Jay Reed right there. Then when I seen that picture of him with the braids, I said, nah, that's police activity. There's no way. It just doesn't look real. That is police activity right there.
Yeah.
But hey, man, good morning. You killed it, Easy.
I appreciate you calling in, my brother.
Be easy.
Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. And something else I want to let the people know. Wack said he had a conviction as a juvenile. He's admitted that he was never convicted of a crime as an adult. He's admitted this shit, right? And if you look it up, if you got a juvenile conviction, you can still become a cop. Yeah. With a juvenile conviction, you still can become a cop.
Ain't no nigga tell Lil Bro is mine. No, you tell him it's yours, nigga.
Listen to this. You want to come at me like this? I'm the same bitch.
I'm not coming at you like nothing. I'm simply telling you, you saying all I did was listen to the audio, watch it, and tell the truth about it. I expect you to tell.
Look what you did and then talk to me. I told the niggas this is next door, baby. I haven't told on anybody. I haven't.
Okay, hey, listen. This is like beating a dead dog. If you telling me the dog is meowing and not barking, and you psychologically believe that shit, then ain't nothing.
Think about Wack in his persona of convincing. Everything that Wack does, he wants to convince you that he's done this, or he has this, or he's like this. People that are rich and in position, they not trying to convince you that they rich because they rich. Wack is always trying to convince you that he has hundreds of millions of dollars of deals that don't exist. He's too wanting to convince you of shit that don't exist to let you know what he is.
I really wish you would stop the circles with me because you keep talking about I know what I saw. And I tell you you saw what you saw, but there were reasons behind everything.
And I'm telling you, there's never ever a justifiable reason to point the finger or insert or include another name unless that name you are inserting or including is deceased. If that name is an able living body, you do not point the finger, accuse, or make accusation to law enforcement about that person. That is considered snitching.
Another thing right there. Why are you trying to convince people that already told and you know they told that you done lined up about with snitching? Why are you trying to why is this your main topic of conversation? But everybody say you them people. This is your main topic. Who's telling, why they shouldn't tell, and what's telling. Yeah. Hey, listen, we know Wack is them people. Yeah. He them people. Straight up.
If everything we are saying is a premeditated lie, how the fuck is that right?
That person got to claim they shit. Anytime you make mention of any name other than your own and a crime to law enforcement is telling you let that person take the case if that's what they gonna do it, when they gonna do it. You don't do it for them. That's the rules, but guess what? You a female with 4, 5 kids. I told him, nigga, whatever many kids you got, 3, 4, whatever it is, nigga, I tell niggas all the time. Hey, bro, she's a potential witness. Get her away from me, bro. When we around here doing what we doing, get from me.
Doing what? Listen to him. Man, yeah. Listen to the police. Listen to him. I tell him, yo, get her away from me. She gonna be the police while we around here doing what we doing. Doing what? Fuck is you doing? That sound like somebody that selling work outside. Nigga, you already done told us you don't know how to sell work. You don't mess around with no work. What you mean get her away from us while we doing what we doing? Doing what? What is y'all doing? That's why I say he tries to be too convincing. And when he talks, it's like you know what he is. You're trying to convince people too much. Just like when he was talking to them boys on the phone, then I played that shit the other day. He was trying to be too convincing about the streets and, you know, him and what he was into. Blood this and blood that. And hey, listen. Wack lining these boys up left and right, man. And the girls. And the girl. The nigga playing dirty. He playing dirty. He playing dirty. I got the senses. You know. This is why your boy's so surgical with this shit. I got the senses. And I know they hate that I stick on this shit. I know they wish I would just stop. Because I'm too accurate and I break it all the way down. I know they wish I stopped. Man, I wish you just stopped this shit. Yeah. We ain't stopping though. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all.
I got the same motherfucking bitch that sat in jail my whole first pregnancy and missed the whole first year of my daughter's life and keep it quiet about some other shit. I'm not a racist.
We don't know what you kept quiet about. We ain't read that work. And I can't speak on that. I can just speak on the work I've seen and the audio and video I've seen.
Okay, we'll keep on with the audio video, and once we send everything is unsealed, you're gonna see I didn't tell them no motherfucking body.
We watched and witnessed you. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I know.
You know when you went on Clubhouse from the trenches, you had no idea that niggas had already seen and heard the video. You didn't know. Whoop had to tell you, Lena, we seen the video. I don't know who released them off. It's crazy it got released that quick. That was crazy on them. That was nuts.
Oh, we know who released it. We know who released it.
That shit usually come out after the fact.
We know who released it. We know who told the YouTube to go on there. But again, allegedly, first they were saying it was you. And I said, no, that wasn't whack.
First of all, I'm not law enforcement. I don't own the body cam.
This call.
You hear that? So when the video first came out, they said it was whack. Whack knew the whole shit was happening. He knew the bust was happening. So of course he would know when to stop happening. You can get the body cam, especially if you know when to stop happening. The agency, you can get the cam. So they was telling her that it was Wicked100. She was in denial. Nah, it wasn't him, somebody else. And this how he confused a lot of people. People be knowing he be involved with shit, but they allow other people to mentally make them think, nah, when you know what it is. I'm not allowing that shit. I'm seeing this one individual. Straight up. I'm seeing this one individual that keep always being in the middle of certain shit. Smash that like button, that subscribe button. Listen to it. And then you hear Wax say, I'm not in the law enforcement.
Released that quick. That was crazy on them. That was nuts.
Oh, we know who released it. We know who released it.
That shit usually come out after the fact.
We know who released it. We know who told the YouTube to go on there. But again, allegedly, first they were saying it was you. And I said, no, that wasn't whack.
First of all, I'm not law enforcement. I don't own the body cam.
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
The law enforcement, I'm speaking on the law enforcement. It's their body cam. That footage was out to it.
Why would he say that though? Like, what would having the body cam, getting a copy of the body cam, got to do with you being in law enforcement? It's plenty of people that get body cam footage that ain't in law enforcement. There you go again, telling on himself. What would you getting the body cam have to do with you being in law enforcement? Yeah, I ain't in law enforcement. And then try to explain it, but he fumbling. Yeah, this shit here, he telling himself every time he speaks. Listen to that shit. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
The law enforcement, I'm speaking on the law enforcement. It's their body cam. That footage was too early.
Public information.
Huh? I'm speaking on the law enforcement. It's their body cam. The hell? What the helly? Hey, yo. It's their body cam. Speaking on the law enforcement. It's their body cam. What is he talking about? Hold up. Hold up. Say that back again. Smash that like button, y'all. Hit that subscriber. Let's play that little part back. Play that back. Hold on. Let's do that again. Hold up. This shit just out of control. You listen to this nigga. I'm just saying, he just be putting it out there. Yeah.
No idea that niggas had already seen and heard the video. You didn't know. Whoop had to tell you, Lena, we seen the video. I don't know who released them off. It's crazy it got released that quick. That was crazy on them. That was nuts.
Oh, we know who released it. We know who released it.
That shit usually come out after the fact.
We know who released it. We know who told you to go on there. But again, allegedly, first they were saying it was you. And I said, no, that wasn't whack.
First of all, I'm not in law enforcement. I don't own the body cam.
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
The law enforcement, I'm speaking on the law enforcement. It's their body cam. That footage was out too early.
Public information. The moment our case was, scene place was closed and we went there, it was a thing. It was considered.
I didn't know what you had going on, nigga, to go look and see what the what.
I didn't.
Huh? Yeah. We know what he is. Listen to him. Why would you even say that? I ain't know what you had going on to go look for it. Huh? Okay. I'm telling you, he's always trying to explain. It's a reason why.
Why would I know?
Okay, wait.
You ain't never told me nothing. Every time you came to LA, you told me you was taking meetings on a reality show, nigga. You ain't never told me about nothing. So I know what I know. You called up on some shit that I don't know nothing about. That don't even make sense.
Why? Why is you keep saying that? You ain't never told me nothing. Huh? You ain't never told me nothing. Why would I be concerned about you being caught up with something I don't know nothing about? I'm just saying. Hey, listen, man. I'm just saying. The boy super fishy. Super fishy. You ain't right. You ain't right.
I didn't say you did, but here's my thing. Is this a call between us or is this a contact call? What is this? So that I know what I'm saying.
Nigga, you called me. What are you talking about?
This call will be terminated in 1 minute. I called you and I asked someone to call you in advance because I needed to talk to you. If anybody knows strategy and money, it's you, which was the whole point of asking to talk to you. But all you're doing is talking down to me again.
I'm not talking down. Listen, man, the truth cannot be considered disrespect. This is the reality, and I'm gonna be real. Whatever I do in my life, when I went and met with 6ix9ine, I stood on it. That's what I did, nigga. What? Ain't talking down. You met with a rat. Yup, I definitely said what he, knowing he was that and all that, and stood with him again, and did it again.
Hey, wait, the call's in the end. I gotta hang up the call back. They only 15 minutes.
Yeah, what you mean talking down or just own your shit? You be alright. That's what I would do.
I stand on every fucking thing I do. I stand on everything I say, so I'm still sitting in jail. So if you
just own your shit. Yeah, I did what I did, so what? I ain't gangster. Okay, I was yes. That bitch really thought she was gonna hit me with the Jedi mind tricks, bitch. What is you talking about? We watched.
Yeah, she tried to make it seem like you had something to do with the damn video came out. That was crazy.
Bitch, I'm not at the law enforcement. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are, buddy. Yes, you are. Huh? Yes, you are. You're the number one guy, Wack. You're the number one guy.
That's crazy.
Everybody talking in riddles. Nigga,
they ain't even finished investigating.
No,
He's psyched out, damn.
yeah, that shit was out like a bug. No, what I'm telling bitch, we watched you, bitch. The other bitch is playing dumb. You telling them it's her shit. You talking about, can you turn off the camera? I got somebody to tell you. Not knowing the nigga had the camera going on the dashboard too. Oh, no, what's wrong? Leave the crazy as a buff. Yeah, that goddamn vibe.
And we know they said they got a tip. Huh? Oh yeah. Wack knew they was flying in and out. You know, that's the type of questions he be asking people. What you doing? When you coming? What's going on? Wack, he'll interrogate you. We see it on Clubhouse all the time. He interrogates everybody. Anybody he have a conversation with, even when he on no jumper talking to somebody that they interviewing. He's interrogating them. That's his style of interviewing, interrogation, because of who he is.
I tell all these old niggas, hey, they done rewrote the rules. They can tell a little bit and they telling.
Wait, so she been in jail this whole time?
She's still in there. Hell yeah. Would it been about 2-3 years, right? 2.5 years, two and a half something. They caught that bitch with 130 some pounds of crystal meth. She's supposed to be looking at 20, 30.
You better be lucky she didn't get the electric chef.
Yeah.
What's she looking at now? What they trying to give?
They say she coming home this year.
Hell no. Hell. That's crazy. Hell no.
Hey, boy.
So she coming home this year and she ain't tell nothing?
Yeah, that nigga, come on, bro. That nigga, come on.
Come on, you know I know what's going on.
This thing got on the plane. They didn't follow this bitch from LAX to Ohio.
She gave up some reliable sources.
That's a fact. They gonna
see people.
Hey, look, bro. Why would a bitch think, anybody think you gonna call me knowing I done seen and heard and read?
In the block.
Bitch, what are you talking about? I'm the wrong call looking for any type of reason. Bitch, just stand on it. But mama, but don't tell us you didn't tell. What y'all heard and what y'all seen ain't really what you heard and seen. Bitch, what? No.
The nigga line you up and laugh at you for lining you up. That's ill shit. Line you up and then laugh at you. Ha 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 ha. Gotcha. And they calling. I'm just saying, the whole 100 side got the mind of a goldfish. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of goldfish in the tank. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of goldfish.
Oh, y'all niggas be flashing them pistols in front of them women. Y'all better cut that shit out. Okay, can you give us a description of the gun? Was it black? Was it chrome? Y'all better, nigga, listen. When the shit hit the fan, especially those with the kids, they're gonna save themselves.
Yeah, I don't pull out no gun unless somebody use that one.
I'm saying, you know, these niggas in front of these brawls, they want to show
them young
goals and they want to show this. All right, come up in there, yeah, we got reason to believe you had him in here when he had this. But if you identify what he had, we'll let you keep your kids. If not, you calling DC a boy that she is pointing everything out.
Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button, man. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, listen. Wicked100 been doing this shit for so long, right? He think he got everybody fooled. Been running these same plays for so long. That shit was working. That shit was working. For a long time, people was confused. Man, it's whack the police. I don't see no paperwork. Man, that man's the folks. Yeah, he them folks. Shit. I can see it clear as day. Yeah, I've been seeing it. I knew it from the door. Yeah, something ain't right. Nah, this ain't right. Hold up. This is your type of content. Everybody around you get indicted, go to jail. This is your content, and you never get questioned. You got all the information on your phone. Your phone is the source of information for the authorities. They calling you, you getting the recorded calls, you recording the calls, you got everything. They would love to talk to you. You got it all. You got everything they need on your phone. Why wouldn't they talk to you? You got people admitting the crime. You got people telling you things about this person doing that and that. You got the direct link to everything they need, but you ain't never talked to them people. See, he know I know. You know, it's other people on YouTube that's fooled and, you know, living in the politics and they need to see paperwork. I don't need to see no damn paperwork. Yeah, I don't need to see no paperwork. Not at all. For what? I'm looking at the action. Fuck I need to see paperwork for? You know what I'm saying? Straight up. If somebody was to get a hold of whack phone and hack that shit, yeah, oh, it'd be over. If somebody was able to get Wack's phone and hack it, it'd be over. We heard, right? Academics and Aiden Ross say the nigga got an inmate locator. Huh? An inmate locator? Man, that sound like some police shit. What the hell you doing with an inmate locator? You want to know what jail the nigga in? Huh? You want to know what facility the nigga at? Like, come on, man. Inmate locator. Yeah. It's like everything that he does lets you know what's going on. Like everything. And he just so bold with the shit, right? Because he don't care because he done fooled people for so long. It's still people in question. Man, I don't know, man. It's whack. It's whack what? What is it whack? Why wouldn't he be linked with law enforcement? You think law enforcement wouldn't want to talk to somebody that got all the details? Nigga, you saying you got all the work? You think they wouldn't want to talk to this nigga? Man, it's the perfect person to talk to because he got all the information. He know what's going on in this spot, that spot, everywhere. Niggas is calling him with shit. Yeah, so, you know, he's very resourceful. He's valuable. And the way that he shows up for them folks is like no other. Yeah, that shit is like next level shit. And at the same time portraying the image that he's portraying to the people as if he's from the streets and he's this street guy. But it's not that. Yeah, it's not that. You know, he never cared about any of the dudes that he used to hang around and that he got up under. Yeah, it was for a reason. He never cared about them. We all seen the movies with the undercovers. They got to do certain things to make it look like something. They got to. Yeah. Let Wack tell it. He done been in a whole bunch of shootouts. If you let him tell it, yeah, he been in a whole bunch of them. He done a whole bunch. Just listen to that shit. He been in a whole bunch of shootouts. He been locked up for everybody else's cases, sitting 18 months fighting cases for everybody else. He did a whole bunch of time. He done fought murders. Like, it's a character. Yeah, it's a character. Yeah, this dude is just a character. But the character can get people to talk to him. And that shit doesn't work. That character has got people to tell whack shit. To think that they can really talk to him about some shit that's in the streets. But all you doing is signing your indictment. You talking to Wicked100 is like signing your own indictment. That's all it is. If you want to help the feds lock you up, get down with the 100 side. Yeah, get down with them. They'll help. You can help yourself for the feds to get you. If you want to get the feds to get you ASAP, if you tired of being a free man, go deal with the 100 side. That's all you got to do. If you ever wake up and say you're tired of being a free man or a free woman, all you got to do is get down with the 100 side. They'll help you get directly where you need to be. Locked up. They'll get you there. And they ain't got no problem with doing the shit. They do it proudly. And then after they do the shit, they'll run the content on you. Talk about you. Laugh. Enjoy the moment. It's like, it's a celebration for you to get an indictment on that side. It's a celebration. We see how he running the paperwork on the people that he done got. Damn right. The nigga get you and then act like he didn't. And then laugh at you and talk about you. Man, that shit's wow. That shit's super wild. You know, just how we see it with Big U. Same shit. You know, this nigga's reading the paperwork over and over, and he's talking about the case and what's going on, and then go to the internet and say, Big U said, I'm telling on him. I want somebody to go talk to him, tell him to retract his story. My lawyers is thinking about suing him. Sue what, nigga? You pulled out a badge. How can lawyers sue anybody and you pulled out a damn badge? How? You pulled out a badge. Sue what? You pulled out a damn badge. You ain't mean to show that badge. You ain't mean to do that, nigga. That shit was not intentional. That shit was accidental. And pulled it all the way out, flipped. And listen, if you go back and look at that shit, look how Wack flipped the wallet open. Look at it. The nigga flipped the shit open like a cop. Go back and look at this shit. It's like, oh yeah, it's how the police flipped the badge open. The way he went in there for his credit card, the way he flipped this shit, that shit looked like he done got a skill at flipping the bitch open. Boop! Yeah, he didn't expect that badge to be shown. And you got to remember, right? When he showed that badge on the live, he wasn't used to going live like that. He was comfortable And he wasn't used to going live on his phone like that. He had started going live more. Around that time, it was like a lot of shit was exposing him from going live. This is why Wack don't do it like that. This is why he don't go live, because he's got other duties. He's going to expose the other duties. See, you can't be living foul, working with people and trying to hide that shit and think you just going to be going live everywhere. You got to have a set destination. Yeah, you can't be running around the street and living foul or working with the authorities doing lives. And that's what he did. He was out at the store somewhere going live, inserting himself into somebody else shit, and the badge came straight out. Boom. He wasn't expecting that because it wasn't, whereas though he's on point, everything's up, and he's sitting there looking at the camera talking. He was outside doing him, running around, doing whatever he was doing, and he wasn't thinking, hold up, I don't want to show my credentials. Yeah, I don't want to show this. What type of man at that age has a badge? What type of a man though? It's a grown man. This like Wack old enough to be somebody's grandpa. Yeah, he's old enough to be somebody's grandpa. Why are you having a badge if it ain't real? Come on, man. You old enough to be somebody's grandpa, nigga. Like, come on, man. The badge was legit, nigga. I ain't going for the shit. The badge was legit. Yeah. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to that shit. You know what I'm saying? A nigga couldn't convince me that the badge wasn't legit and that he ain't them folks. You couldn't convince me. You know, that type of conversation he know he couldn't have with me. Straight up. You know, he's only good at manipulating gang members. Yeah, he can talk that shit to them because he gonna talk that gang shit on Paru, on the dead homies. Put that on your neighborhood. Get you caught up. If they understood to never allow him to lead the conversation and never answer that shit, if the nigga tell you put it on your neighborhood, never respond to that. Nigga, I'm talking about what I'm talking about. But it's easy to get them. Nigga gonna say, all right, they gotta respond to putting that on your neighborhood. When that nigga talk about certain things, you ain't supposed to address it. The nigga with the gang task force, man. Yeah, he with the gang task force. Yeah. We know that shit. You know what I'm saying? We know he with the gang task force, man. And I know they hate that I go so hard because it's so many people that see this shit. It's so many people that see this shit. You know, smash that like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Yeah, it's so many people that see this shit, you know, but we got to be the ones that put it out there like it is. Wack say he's suing people. Oh, man. if Wack was to try to sue me, right, I would make sure the entire world knew. Yeah, I'm putting everything out there. Yeah, I would have to put every detail of the lawsuit out there. Yeah, and you know what your boy would do? A deposition. I would love to do a deposition. I would have everything that Wack did with the police shit to ask him about. I would ask him about the shit. Everything. The badge. You know, and he lies so much, he don't be remembering the stories. He just be coming off the top of the head with the lies. It's so much to go back, like, in reference to about the lies and shit that it'd be easy to get in. Yeah. It's so much to go back to reference to. And from him saying shit about me, that's why I'm glad he said stuff about me. You know, I'm really glad. So it gives me the right leverage. You know what I mean? I'm the perfect candidate for this situation to be able to do this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, there's no way that he thought he could do that shit forever, though. Like, for real. There is no way. There's no way that he really thought that that shit was going to work forever. Wack thought everybody on the internet was slow. Because, you know, just being real, right? When it comes to this shit, and I say it, like, dudes like myself usually don't come do this shit. Especially if you was out there on a high level. You don't come do this shit. Yeah. But you know, I denounced the streets, so I don't give a fuck. I ain't on here trying to please no street niggas. I'm calling this shit out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm calling it out raw and uncut. Yeah. I ain't on here trying to appeal for the street niggas to be like, yeah, I can say whatever I want to say. Yeah. That would make me a problem. Yeah, I say whatever the fuck I want to say. I ain't on here trying to make niggas in the street, you know, happy about what I said. I'm just delivering what we all seeing, and I'm delivering it raw. Yeah, you can smell it through the plastic. Straight up. You can smell this shit through the plastic. And, you know, I know the 100 side don't like it, but all them niggas got the mind of a goldfish. All of them. Everybody on the 100 side literally got the mind of a goldfish. When you hear niggas talk, it's like no strong-minded people over there. None. Everybody has to say yes to what Wack is lying about. Yeah, and if you go against the lies, you get exposed and cut off. You have to lie for Wicked100 in order to be on that side. You gotta run his narratives. You gotta manipulate. You gotta play a dirty game. And, you know, I'm willing to go at all of them. Dolo. That's a fact. Y'all see me? I'm willing to go at all of them. But directly at Wack. Yeah. So, you know, I don't care about what nobody else say. If it ain't Wicked100, I don't care what nobody else say. Anybody else? Now, I don't care about nobody else talk. I'm talking about Wicked100, nigga. I'm on a mission. I ain't allowing no other podcaster to deter my mission. I'm on Wicked100, nigga. Yeah. So y'all see, you know how effective we being with this shit. Yeah, we real effective with it. You know, we spreading, and the time is gonna come, right? When, you know, we start getting other people. Y'all see, we had his dad on the show. Hey, I know when he seen that I did an interview with his dad, that nigga said, hold up. Yeah, this nigga different. Yeah, nigga, I got to your pop. I'm different. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the SBGB TV fam. You know, we put that work in. You know, the 100 side think they got something going on. We got some educated people on this side. But that's the difference. That's the difference about SBGB TV. It's educated people over here. Yeah, the 100 side, they like goldfish in the tank. Yeah, they just like goldfish. So niggas ain't got no education. So when they see, oh shit, this nigga got your pop. Got your pop. Hold up. I nigga get your fucking pop. God damn. That nigga got your dad on there? I did an interview with your dad, nigga. Talk about it. Huh? Did an interview with your dad. Talk about it. That nigga be sick. I do an interview with his mom. Hey, yo, that nigga be sick. Yeah, I did an interview with your pop, nigga. Deezy. SBGB TV. Yeah. That nigga be sick. I do an interview with his mom. Yeah, he be sick. Straight up. Keep it in a buck. Yeah, we ain't playing no games. And listen, the way we break this shit down is like no other. Yeah, I don't think Wack gonna ever say nothing because he know we can get loud. You know, only time Wack gonna say something about me is if he feel I can't speak. That nigga like, man, I can't. And he watch all the time. Oh yeah, all of them watch. Shout out to the 100 side, bunch of goldfish. Shout out to the goldfish. The 100 goldfish. Yeah, shout out to them. Straight goldfish running around the damn tank. Yeah. They big homie. He look like the little Pee-wee now. We ain't seen nothing come out yet now. We all waiting. He got all these reality shows. He got this app supposed to come out. He got nothing but sports. All this shit. We haven't seen nothing come out yet. We'll wait. We'll see when that shit's coming out. Because it's a lot of shit supposed to be coming out. Nothing but sports, nothing but content. Blueface supposed to have another boxing match. Now, the boxing match was supposed to be May 2nd. Now it's May 30th. So we're going to see if that worked, right? So he's supposed to be having a boxing match about 31 days, right? He's supposed to be having the reality show. Just pay attention to all the shit that he be dealing with. Don't nothing come out. Don't nothing pop. How you on the internet known the way you know and nothing pops. Nothing. The only thing that make noise is you got to work and who's snitching. Man, that shit there tells you a lot. The only thing we hear is who got the work and who's snitching. You don't hear him talking about the book no more. Where the fuck is the book at? He don't say nothing about the book. Book's over. Blueface shot this reality show months ago. Let's see if that ever come out. 607 reality show. Let's see if that ever come out. He back on no jumper. Like, dealing with whack. Everything folds when you deal with it. People don't see that shit. They think because people know who he is that he gonna get you there. Everything folds. Straight up. Diapers don't exist. We know that. Diapers ain't everything. Like, Wack doesn't know how to do that, man. I'm just being real. Wack don't know how to do that, man. Yeah, he doesn't know how to move a product. And he's known. He doesn't know how to promote and move a product. Yeah, everybody that has a name on the internet don't know how to market and pump a product. That shit don't mean you know how to market and pump a product. And well as known as he is, it shouldn't be nothing. It should be nothing for him to pump a product. Everybody know who he is. That shit should be light work because they know who he is. But he's only known for him having to work and him lining people up. He ain't known for no music accolades. Ain't nobody saying nothing about no music accolades when they talk about Wack. Nobody saying nothing about no music accolades. When they talk about Birdman, talk about music accolades. QCP, music accolades. They don't say that kind of shit for Wack. Hell no. They say somebody about to get indicted. That's what they say. Oh yeah, who ready to get indicted? Nigga, indictment about to come. SBGB TV, live call-in show.
DZ, it's Crystal. I'm calling from Virginia. How are you?
Crystal, what's happening? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I had 2 points that I wanted to make. I just caught up on your stream from yesterday about like Adam and Mooseman's sit down.
Okay.
Aren't they in a lawsuit regarding violence at No Jumper?
Yeah.
So if I was those people's lawyers, I would be adding this footage to my civil lawsuit about how Wicked100 and No Jumper has pre-deposition of violence, because you guys know you're in active litigation regarding violence, and Wack is unhinged in causing violence at the workplace. That's one. Two, Adam creates scenarios, even though it was good content, right? Scenarios to which violence occurs. So I'm actually kind of surprised that given that lawsuit that could honestly bankrupt No Jumper, that they would still be discussing and being in scenarios like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's definitely wild. And, you know, you got a point there. You know, the people that was involved in it, I'm sure they got wind of what's going on. So, you know, it would be a great idea for them to do that.
And then the second point I wanted to make, if what's his name, Marciano or Jay Reed, I don't know who's suing, but
both of them.
I would definitely subpoena whatever contract that they have, because how does that work that Adam can say he has to keep Wack separate from different castmates? Like, that is something that I would be putting up in my civil litigation against No Jumper. So that's just my only 2 points, is that if these people that are suing have decent lawyers, I would definitely be filing this in my civil litigation. It's not criminal, so the burden of preponderance is much lower. So if you're listening, make sure you're getting that information and providing it to your lawyer. That's all I had to say.
Yeah, that's a good point. And, you know, I appreciate you giving your point. And, you know, they probably are going to do that because it's showing a pattern of the same behavior. And that's what they're suing for. And the person that is in the middle of everything is the one that is involved with it, but he's acting like he don't got nothing to do with it.
And Easy, that brings up another good point, because yes, we don't have all the information because it's under seal, but I refuse to believe any decent law enforcement if agency hasn't subpoenaed Wack's text messages, his documents. I refuse to believe that. So even if we don't know all the ins and outs yet, because it's still under active investigation, no law enforcement worth a damn is not gonna look into Wicked100 records, subpoena. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't really make sense.
I feel like he's providing them already with the information, you know, and making sure that they have the documents, because he was named suspect number 4 in the case from the beginning, and he's no longer a suspect. So in order for you to be a suspect 1 minute and then no longer be a suspect, you had to sit down and have some type of conversation for you not to be a suspect anymore.
And the way he gets, like, I watched that stream maybe about a year ago when academics just asked him, like, hey, so have they tried to talk to you? And the way he became, like, irate lets you know that he is definitely involved, and they definitely have talked to him about the situation. One, he's on footage. Once again, any reputable law enforcement agency is going to try to identify and contact the people that are in that video of somebody getting jumped, somebody shooting. I don't know. You get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So, like, it doesn't even match, like, a logical conclusion of, okay, you were at a scene of a crime, right? We see you on video, right? So nobody talks to you, but Loose Cannon is hemmed up. Everybody else is hemmed up. The other guy's, like, I don't know, what did you say, paralyzed?
Yeah, on one side of his body.
But nobody talks to you. That doesn't literally make sense.
And inside of the first police report, it says that, you know, Wack, you know, he says, don't do it, Loose. Don't do that. Stop. It says this in the police report. They know who it came from because they seen the damn video.
Exactly.
And of course, they would talk to him and find out who was the other people that was there and who was involved. Of course, you know, it wouldn't make no sense for them not to.
Do you think, so, like, you've been exposing him, or, like, foot on his neck, and I appreciate that. I'm very entertained, right? Do you think his day of expose is coming? Like, do you think when it's all said and done, when Big U goes to trial, and I watched a video breakdown about Brian Blake's like, breakdown of the paperwork, and I actually really agree with your assessment about how Big U is trying to expose Wack through his paperwork, but he does have bigger fish to fry. I agree with that assessment.
Yeah.
However, do you think Wack is actually going to get exposed legally?
I think eventually. I just don't think right yet. I think Wack is past proven reliable, and he's done gotten so many people that it's not the time yet. And it's like when his time runs out, whereas though, you know, people start waking up and he can't perform the same. But right now, he's still able to get people to call him, give him information. So it's like he's valuable to their, for them as a resource. So I don't think at this moment they would do it because they still using him for benefits. But when it comes to time, because they always do, he's not going to do forever because he's in the middle of the shit. It's going to come out. But I just think now it's just he's too resourceful and he's too, accurate when he's getting these indictments.
I agree with that. And I also, because Big U is still under investigation and he goes in, and until he goes to trial, because my prediction is that when Big U goes to trial, I think that's when Wack may get exposed. That's what my big feeling is. Him and when Big U and Loose Cannon go to trial, if they go to trial, if they don't plea out, I think that's when we'll kind of see some information come out with Wack. But I will say, between you and Brian Blake, I do think y'all are doing a pretty good job of like trying to be fair and like exposing the information about him. Yeah. Because one, he's a shitster, and I don't like that. I don't feel like you should be a decent human being. You should be able to like sit down with people, even if you have different opinions or you criticize them. I don't think you should just automatically go to bullying. And you posted a clip about this Baltimore guy going in on him, which very funny, by the way. Yeah. And he said a good thing about how he uses his alleged gang affiliation to intimidate people when it suits him. And I totally agree with that. So, yeah. I
think though with the case, we are going to see some key details when Big U goes to trial. But Wack is gonna spin them. When it comes out of certain things that might have been said with Loose Cannon and how information came from Loose Cannon and Wack with certain things, he's gonna make it look like, well, I didn't do this. My name came up because of this reason. The same thing that he does with everything. Anytime something comes out where it's directly, even like with the situation with the parking garage and them, saying that he was screaming. So he spent that. And, it's like every time something comes out to pinpoint it, he just lies directly to spin it. Even though we can see it, he just lies.
But I feel like he only lies to dumb people. Like even academics, I consider academics smart. I think he plays the game. Like I think he pretends not to know things, but I've seen his legal analysis and like his criminal breakdowns. And I think he is pretty intelligent, right? So I think his lies only work to that dumb, like low IQ, like the way you described it is people who play that politic and like gang affiliated things, but people who are just like me who enjoy watching, true crime and things like that, I think it doesn't fly, it doesn't make sense.
It definitely don't make sense to people that have common sense. For the people that don't have common sense, I think they're easily manipulated, from the things he says because of the way he delivers it and in his tone of voice. But when you got common sense, you can see exactly, what it is.
Yeah, because if somebody else said it and they didn't want to be affiliated with Wack, they wouldn't buy it at all. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't sound right. Even if you watch Dateline NBC and you see how they do investigations, it wouldn't pass your common sense. So it's like they choose to suspend their belief to accept what he's saying. And I think that's how he has those clubhouse goons, which is mad corny, like very, very corny to me. But that's just my opinion. And I also, my last point is, I also like that you don't engage with him on his platform. I think that's brilliant. I think you should stick with that and stand on your own square, and continue to build your own platform up, because he can manipulate that clubhouse and audience to like not turn on you, weaponize you. So I like that you just.
That's why I've never done that. Smart. Like, these other people, they want to go over there and they want to challenge him in his area, and then he's able to paint a narrative and, you know, make things look a certain way, and then you got to try to defend it. But he's only called me, and that's the only time that I allow the conversation when we're on the show. And I've never talked to him personally because I see the games that he play and the manipulation. So whatever he says, I want everybody to hear it at the same time, so we all know what's said, and he can't try to like paint a different narrative.
Very, very smart, because he's even like tried to weaponize academics platform several times. And I watched like this 2-hour clip on academics where even his fans or chat supporters or whatever he calls them were like, hey, we don't want whack like taking up the stream anymore, blah, 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 blah. So I think that's a good thing. And he also tries to do that at No Jumper and manipulate and weaponize Adam and etc. So I like that you just used your own square, and I think your channel will continue to grow, and then it'll get more momentum.
Yeah, you know, and you know, that's why we keep grinding. We know, you know, it's not gonna happen overnight. That's why we continue to keep doing what we doing, and it's building every day. We growing, and it's just about the consistency. And you know, people know the way that I break this shit down. I break it down raw and authentic, and I get right to the point. And it's like he's putting the stuff out there. I'm just breaking it down.
Yep. And I'm still going back to old clips. Like I just watched your old clip of him and Adam talking about the diaper company, and I was like, dang, DC been on this man.
I done listen. We done called Amazon on live.
I saw that one too. I was cracking up. But I told my husband, I was like, this is the journalism I like. Like I like the boots on the ground. Like you're calling Amazon, you're calling this, and all it takes, because I do also think this day is coming. I think Adam and Wack gonna have a fallout. I do believe that. I think it's so coming. Too. I think it's coming. And I honestly, this brings me to my next point. What kind of contract do you think Wack and Adam have? Because I really still don't get their business relationship.
I think they got like a contract, like a 50-50 on the views and the payout. And I think they got a contract, like he has a keep away order from the people at the podcast. And, you know, for him to be able to like bring people if he want, and, you know, him and Adam discuss that kind of, you know, who's going to be on the podcast. And, you know, the building got to be clear when he comes.
Yeah. And how long do you think it's for?
I think it's for like 5 years.
Damn, you think it's that long?
Yeah, I think it's at least 5 years, because, you know, that type of stuff that Wack does. When he does a contract, he makes sure that he stretches it out. He ain't doing no short contract, you know, because he's trying to manipulate the situation, and he wants to infiltrate. So if he makes the contract long for what he wants it to be, it's beneficial, whereas though you can't just get rid of it.
Yes. Yep. Because on one of your videos, I don't remember which one, you were talking about how Vlad was smart enough not to do like that type of contract, and basically Adam was like the sacrificial lamb. And I agree with that. I think the strife that Wack has brought to No Jumper, and I'm not a No Jumper fan at any, like I literally watch the clips that you post. So, you know, I don't care if it sinks or swims, but you know, he's brought a lot of strife to that podcast, and I don't know how long they've been doing it, but it's at least for a year, I'm assuming, right?
It's been a couple years. It might have been almost 3 years.
I know he's about sick of him.
Yeah, he gotta be.
I know he's about sick of him. He's so much drama. It's like, I don't know how he does it, but I agree with your assessment. I think they're going to fall out. And my final thing before I get off this phone is, you made another good point. Aiden Ross owes him money. Aiden Ross owes him money, but yet he wants to fight Loose Man.
Yeah.
Someone who, let's say, what was the number? I think you said 500,000. What was it that they were?
350.
$350,000. People have died over $500, but when it was Aiden Ross, he bent that knee.
Yeah, it shows you, you know, that he's doing a lot of acting and he looks for the weak individual. And Aiden Ross standing up to him, he can't do nothing with him because Aiden Ross got more money than him. and you know he's doing bigger business, and he wants to be a part of Aiden Ross, but he crossed the line and got himself X'd out. And I said this from the beginning when I seen the relationship. I said, oh yeah, they're gonna fall out, you know, and Aiden Ross is Jewish, and them type of people, they don't deal with that disrespect and going against their own kind and the manipulation, you know, like other cultures, you know, like I'm gonna just say black people, being honest, letting people, you know, put them against each other. They not doing that. So him saying that he got relationships with different type of Jews and they're not gonna go against each other for whack in no shape or form.
No. And again, never threatened to beat up Aiden Ross. Said they were brothers. Asked him why he was talking to him like that. Because remember, Aiden came on. I watched it on your live, I think. Aiden came on the call with academics, mediating, talking slick, calling him a liar, things like that. And Adam was like, or not Adam, Wack was like, why are you, you know, coming hostile? We never had these kind of problems. This man criticizes a podcast.
Yeah.
A podcast. And you're willing to crash out over that. I agree with you also that I wish Moose Man would have stood tough, even if he got knocked out.
Yeah.
I wish he would have just took one for the team, even if he landed a punch.
Yeah, see, if he would have stood tall, it would have been better for him all the way around the board, because if Wack would have hit him, he would have had a major payday. You know what I mean? From Adam, he could have sued Adam and Wack from the door, and it would have looked better on his whole behalf that he stood up to the situation and didn't back down.
Yes. But I also recognize No Jumper is not a place for logical people to go. Like, logical people don't go there and have like good discussions. It's fueled by that, like, I don't want to say poverty mindset. I'm not trying to sound classist or like I'm better than people, but they do have a poverty mindset.
I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, most people, if you have a workplace conflict, you sit down or you avoid each other. Most people don't come to fisticuffs, right? So it's just like, you know, Moose Man, I still like him, but I am disappointed. And I think he's a little too logical for that crowd. And I hope that he doesn't turn into like the other flunky that was sitting up there. Doughboy is his name? He's a flunky.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
All right, my friend, I have wrapped your head off. Have a great day. I'm still dialed in.
I appreciate you calling in too.
All right, talk to you later.
All right, later. Yeah, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, man, and make sure y'all share the live. Yeah, Moose Man definitely speaks well, and he's a different character for that podcast. It almost seems like he's out of place, honestly, you know, because of his delivery and how he speaks. But, you know, I hope he sticks to his dialogue the way he's been. But, you know, don't let Wax scare you all the way and change the direction of your conversation and how you deliver. I hope that, you know, straight up. I mean, because he definitely can speak. I mean, but you never know, man, because it was shocking. We was definitely disappointed of, you know, how he backed down from Wack. If he would have stood up to Wack, that shit would have definitely looked, you know, a lot different. It would have been a lot better for him. Even though he got exposure, it would have been a lot better. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and we gonna continue to do what we do. You know, y'all know we just break it down. That's all. We just break it down. And, you know, we break it down thorough. We break this shit down thorough. You know what I'm saying? I know the goldfish don't like it. We know that. The 100-side goldfish, they hate it. You know what I mean? And they know they can't do nothing with me. Straight up. You know? So Wack tell them, don't say nothing about him. Don't say nothing about him. Whatever you do, don't talk about him. Because it's gonna be bad for us and good for him. You know, they know that. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. We gonna keep going in. Shout out to everybody that is in the building. If you haven't hit the like button yet, make sure you hit that. As soon as you come in the building, man, smash that like button. You know, we ain't playing no games. You know what I'm saying? We going all the way in. We came on a little late, you know, a little late tonight, but, you know, we here. You know what I'm saying? Consistently putting that work in. Real quick. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me see real quick. Real quick. Let me see here. You know, I wanted to say this here. Shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to all y'all. Let me see here. I want to put this up here. Yeah, when you start messing with whack, you better be right. You better be right. Y'all remember Lil Zo Osama. Y'all remember him. The feds got his ass. Y'all remember he was going at whack. You know, talking slick about whack. The feds got on his ass. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all. Let's pull this up here. The feds got on his ass. Yeah. Y'all remember Lil Zo Osama. Him and Wack got into it at one time. And when they got into it, they was talking slick. Let me see. Let's put this up here. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all. Y'all remember, you know, him and Wack was going at it for a second. You know, he running around acting like he getting money. But he wasn't getting no money like that, man. Straight up. You know, yeah, he had a gold chain on. You know. Yeah, he had a gold chain on. But he wasn't getting no paper like that. Straight up. Wasn't getting no paper like that. Out here doing home invasions. Straight up. Out here doing home invasions. Chicago drill rapper Lil Zo Osama among 6 charged by the feds in Winneka home invasion. The intruders allegedly held a person captive for about an hour and demanded access to a safe, computer, and online cryptocurrency accounts. Like, come on. What was you going to do? Transfer the money from their crypto account to your account and think you wasn't going to go to jail? Like, hold up. Let's see here. Like, listen, man. I'm just saying, man. A lot of these dudes, and it's the same guy that got on the news and was talking on the news about the kids and what they going through and, you know, the shit that they look up to, and you out here doing home invasions. They ready to lay him down for a second. Let's see here. Chicago drill rapper Lil Zo Osama is among 6 men facing robbery and kidnapping charges and a federal indictment for their role in a Winneka home invasion last month, in which the intruders allegedly demanded access to safe computers and online cryptocurrency accounts. U.S. Attorney Andrew Boutros' office announced the charges Tuesday. A 7th man was arrested Tuesday morning with charges pending, the Fed said. The charges follow an investigation that involved the FBI, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, and the Winnetka Police. Prosecutors initially filed charges against 3 of the men March 23rd. Court records show a superseding indictment on April 16th added 3 additional defendants. Osama, 28, who now lives in Los Angeles, was among those charged April 16th. His real name is Isaiah Dukes. 3 Chicago men were also charged. They are Deshaun Brown, 24, David Franklin, 24, and Anthony Ramsey, 22. Also face charges are Cale Dukes, 30, and Elgin and Jalen Chambers, 24, of Bourbonos. Documents detailing the allegations against the men remain under seal through Tuesday afternoon. Boutrous office said the information was sealed while investigators collected evidence to identify additional defendants. The superseding indictment was unsealed Tuesday evening. Each defendant has pleaded not guilty. U.S. District Judge Lane Johnson held a hearing Tuesday regarding Osama in Rockford. He and other 5 defendants have all been ordered detained. The home invasion occurred on March 8th. Brown, Ramsey, and Franklin were taken into federal custody March 22nd, prosecutors said. Osama, Dukes, and Chambers were taken into custody April 10th. Prosecutors said Brown posed as a food delivery driver, prompting someone inside the Winnetka home to open the front door. That's when Brown, Franklin, and Chambers allegedly forced their way inside, armed with loaded firearms. The feds say 2 unidentified co-conspirators joined them. The intruders allegedly held the victim captive for about an hour and used firearms to physically restrain the victim. Prosecutors said they also allegedly demanded access to the safe and computer and online accounts. Eventually, the intruders fled the residence. According to prosecutors, the feds say they then met up with Osama, Dukes, Ramsey, and others who conducted a search to make sure all the robbery proceeds were collected. Osama made headlines last December for helping provide Christmas gifts to children who'd been attacked along with their mother in South Deering 1 month earlier. The rapper blamed the attack on kids having too much time on their hands and said we need positive distractions from the streets. But Osama also has been in trouble with the feds before. A federal judge in Brooklyn sentenced him in 2024 to 14 months in prison after he pleaded guilty to possession of a machine gun he left the Yistel affixed with a switch that turned into an automatic weapon in the back of a rideshare vehicle that took him from a luxury Manhattan hotel to a recording studio in Queens, prosecutors said. Hey, listen, the boy out here acting like he got it like that, acting like, you know, he doing his thing, and they out here doing home invasions. You got all these dudes around you that you got to feed, and you really don't got it like that. You acting like you the big dog, you know, because he was popping it, but you out here doing home invasions. And we already know, right? Somebody told ASAP. Those 3 individuals that got locked up last month, oh, you know somebody telling. For them to be able to go pick him up and have the story of them going to meet with him after and them dividing up and making sure they check what they all got. You know what happened. Yeah. Somebody's telling. You know, when the feds get a case like this with this robbery and shit like that, they usually got the case. When it's robbery and shit like this, yeah, they got somebody telling about the robbery and what's going on. So they usually got the information. And Osama, Lil Zo, he played himself. You know, he got into it with Wack and he was popping it. Yeah, we really step on shit. Yeah, we be doing this. We ain't playing out here. You know, the shit that he said on the internet, they can use that shit against him. Talking about what he gonna do to somebody and what he'll do, that he really like that. Oh yeah, he said that right here. Look, this right here corroborates that he's saying he like that and he on that. Oh yeah, and they will definitely use it against him. Just keep it in a buck. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. And this shit right here is show you that these dudes be acting like they got the paper and they like that, right? And they really not like that. They really ain't in position. You know, out here struggling. Ain't no way you claiming to be rich and you got all this going on and you doing home invasions. For what? And I'm sure whatever home invasion they did wasn't worth it. You know, I really feel like no home invasion is worth it, but I'm sure whatever they got out the situation definitely wasn't worth it. You know, they didn't embarrass themselves and let it be known that y'all really broke. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really ain't got no money. Y'all ain't got nothing going on. Because y'all around here robbing niggas, doing home invasions. Shit, wow. You know, but we gonna see the outcome of the situation. We know there's people telling, you know, for him not to be caught when the other individuals caught and then they able to go back and identify what happened. Oh yeah, you know they got that. You know, smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Let me see something right here, y'all. Smash the like button and hit that subscribe button. Let me see something real quick. Shout out to all y'all, man. SBGB TV live calling show.
Hey, these with Osama side of them. They took crypto money. That's how the police lay it back to them. You gotta be a damn fool. Why would you take crypto money? And I'm hanging up off that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy, bro.
Appreciate you calling in, baby.
Okay.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. Listen, that's an easy way to link the crime to you. Why would you take something that is going to directly trace to you and think nothing's going to happen? Yeah, it's like these dudes got the minds of a goldfish. Straight up. They got the mind of a goldfish. That shit wild. Let me see here. Let me see here, y'all. Let me see here. You got the mind of a goldfish. Let me see. Hold up. Hold up. Let me see. Let me look the case up, too. I'm gonna look the case up. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all, man, that rock with the channel. Let me see if I can Let me see if I can find the case. Let me see if I can find the case real quick. Lil Zo Osama. Let me see. His real name. I know I just seen it. Isaiah Dukes. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull it up. Smash that like button, that subscribe button. Hold on. I think I spelled his name wrong again. Hold on. Let me make sure I spell the damn name right. I got a dumb name. Let me see if I can spell his name right. I-S-A-I-A-H. 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 I-S. Isaiah Dukes. All right. All right, I got the case right here. Let me see. All right, I got the case right here. Hold up. Let me see. Let me see if I can get this case. All right. So we got the case right here. Superseding indictment. Let's see here. All right, so that shit sealed right there. Got that shit sealed. Can't stand that shit that they be doing that shit. Yeah. Superseding indictment. You know what I mean? I got the case, but I can't stand that they do that shit. I can't stand that they fucking seal the shit and they be on that bullshit, man. I can't stand that. Yeah, it's shit sealed. Sealed documents. Like the damn case is sealed. That shit's bullshit though. The feds, they know this internet, you know, so many people be on this internet and shit. They be sealing so much shit. That shit is like, man, put it out there, man. Stop sealing this shit. Yeah. They did a superseding indictment, you know, and you could tell people, they telling. Let me see. Let's see if I can see these minutes. Let me see here. Yeah. Yeah. Like they really notification of the docket entry. So they really ain't got nothing for us to be able to see. They got the main shit sealed. You know what I mean? I wanted to see the superseding indictment. Yeah, they got the main shit sealed. Yeah. Yeah, they listen. It's like the young bulls, when they're doing this shit, they just doing it. They don't even got like a plan. They not thinking about the stuff that's coming back to them, they just in there, they slow, man. You can't, do shit that's going to trace back to your name. Like, they don't even have a fighting case. Like, Pooh Shiesty doesn't even have a fighting case. His lawyer then dropped the case. And we're going to talk about that in a second, too. Pooh Shiesty's lawyer then dropped the case. Like, he done got off the case. Pooh Shiesty ain't got a shot in hell. Yeah, you ain't got a shot in hell. I wouldn't believe it if anybody said it. Yeah, ain't no way you got a shot and you done robbed some civilians. Even though you done think that Gucci wasn't going to tell, Gucci made a statement, but you got civilians that you robbed in there too. You ain't got a damn shot at all. They got a sealed motion. They got attorney appearances. Let me see what it say here. Let me see here. Attorney appearances. Yeah, they got the fucking attorney appearances sealed. They got the case is sealed. You can't even see shit in this case. They got everything sealed. Oh, people telling. You know what that is. Let me see. Destination sheet. Yeah, everything then is sealed. I thought they unsealed the shit. All this shit sealed, man. They got a response by Isaiah regarding the motion of U.S. to revoke. Let's see what that is. Yeah, everything's sealed. When it come to the old say Osama shit, they got everything sealed. You can't even see the shit. Every time you click on the shit, it say you're not authorized to see this shit. Yeah. So it's like the shit that they do is wild. The shit that they do is wild. Let me see here. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button, that subscribe button. Put themselves in the dumbest situation. Put themselves in the dumbest situation, man. Every time. Let me see. Put themselves in the situation every time. Like, come on, man. Yeah. Let me see here. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Let me see here. Shout out to all y'all, man, that be rocking with the channel. Shout out to everybody that be rocking with the channel. Let me see. Hold up. Let me put this on here. All right. Pooh Shiesty's attorney. We're going to see what he said. Damn. Yeah, let's see what Pooh Shiesty's attorney said. They gonna rock Pooh Shiesty. They gonna rock Pooh Shiesty, man. Yeah, they gonna rock Pooh Shiesty. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's hear what his attorney said. And now it's the same attorney that was just speaking out. Yeah, he was just speaking out after you done went public. Pooh Shiesty's attorney went public talking about the case. Now you removed off the case. Yeah, this is out of control. Let's check this joint out.
All right, let's talk Pooh Shiesty. Quick update on Pooh Shiesty's case. I am just leaving Tennessee, actually, on a different federal case. But I will be withdrawing off the case. No implications of me withdrawing off the case. I still think it's a great case. I think there's a lot of holes in it. I think the government has a lot of explaining to do on the case. But I will be substituting in will be Dan Codgel, who's a fantastic lawyer, and Kent Schaefer, who's also a fantastic lawyer, both from Dallas. I think they're going to do a phenomenal job on the case. I think it's one of those cases where once you start really screwing down on the information, the facts, I think that a lot's going to be coming out that will be beneficial to the defense. I think they're going to do a great job, and I look forward to seeing how the case winds up.
Hey, listen. Pooh Shiesty's done. Yeah. You know, the attorneys, they be saying anything, man. You really can't trust when an attorney is speaking out for you. The attorney's supposed to speak volumes in the courtroom. Don't speak out for me to the public. I don't need you to soothe the people to make people feel good about what I'm going through. I need you in the courtroom, rumbling, filing motions, trying to get things thrown out, suppress the evidence. I don't need you addressing the people, telling the people that I got a strong chance to beat the case and I got a good case and all. That's not what you're supposed to do. I wouldn't want no attorney like that. I don't want you to make the point I'm going through a situation and I need you to fight. You're supposed to be solely focused on my case. And maybe that's why the other attorneys got rid of it. Because he wanted to be in the public eye. He wanted to talk. You know, some of these attorneys, you know, they want to be seen and want to be heard. They want people to know that they're a lawyer and they're on a high profile case, you know, so that they can get more business. It's like a promotion thing, you know, and I don't want no attorney like that. I wouldn't want an attorney that's trying to be noticed when my life is on the line. Even though Pooh Shiesty put himself in the situation, and this is the same attorney that he had on the last case that got him a plea deal. So the last case, we seen all the evidence that they had against Pooh Shiesty, and this attorney got you a plea deal, right? You got victims that are going to testify about what happened to them, and you think that you're going to have a better outcome this time? Hell no. Not at all. You know, dudes do things and they got to hire an attorney to get the best plea deal. If you wanted to stay in jail for longer, Pooh Shiesty should have just did a crime in the jail. He should have just did something inside the jail. You know, do something to somebody in the jail. If you want to stay in jail longer, why come on the street and play yourself? You know, the way that these dudes think, their mind frame is so small-minded. They giving these people opportunities that don't know what to do with the opportunity they got. It's so many people out here that wish they had the opportunity that Pooh Shiesty had to be in a financial position that he's in, and he just played himself. So it's like they give the wrong people the opportunities. People that don't even deserve it. I don't feel like Pooh Shiesty deserved the opportunity he was given because of the way that he messed it up. Straight up. You know, and it's so crazy that it's amongst our people that get these opportunities that always screw them up. So if we get these opportunities and we continue to screw them up, we're being judged upon that. No matter what nobody says, they're judging us from this. It's like an expectation for us to mess up the situation. Yeah, I know they're going to mess it up. All right, I give them this deal. They're going to end up messing it up regardless. They're not going to be able to, maintain. They don't understand when you become a public figure, the gangster mentality has to go. You got to apply pressure to the positive part of life. Everybody don't understand that. Yes, it might be a challenge mentally. Even if it's not financially, it could be a mental challenge for you to be on the right track and positive. But you got to put your mind frame there. And you got to let people, places, and things go in order for you to elevate. Yeah, I'd rather somebody say to me that I'm doing something different and I'm staying out the way and I ain't coming around than to come around and have to be subjected to the influences of being around individuals to feel like I got to fit in to crush my whole life. I would rather be, that type of individual. You know what I'm saying? Because you only get one life. It ain't like you get a second chance at life. And the time that they take away from you, you never get to restart that again. So it's so valuable to have the mind frame to understand, to let certain things go, to give certain things up, to not want to be a part of certain things. That's how you elevate, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about elevating in life. People have backstories in what they come through. Understandable. It happens. We all got stories and, things that we come through. But when you get an opportunity, God damn, you have to change people, places, and things. If you want to send your homie some money, send him some money. But the mind frame of being stuck in the environment with the mind state is always going to crush you. And this is how we get crushed every time. And it seems like they give these opportunities to young people that really have no understanding. And all they want to do is flex on other people to show that they got more money than the other people. But the end results, they know you gonna mess it up. They know you're not gonna be successful because you haven't had the experience. A lot of things in life, most things, you have to have experiences to understand it. And sometimes it takes more than one experience to understand what not to do and what to do. And they, dudes like Pooh Shiesty, he had this experience, but he had to go through it again. Now it's going to be a lot more time than it was before. Shit going to hit different. Yeah, because he's looking at probably 10, 20 years. You got a violation, let alone we don't know how much that violation going to carry. We don't know how much the violation of the federal probation going to carry on top of the case you just caught. That shit crazy. That's why I say, man, the mind frame. A lot of these dudes, they be lost mentally. You got to grow up, man. At some point in life, you got to mature. Took it for granted. They keep giving people the opportunities and they take it for granted. Straight up. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, man. A lot of people take shit for granted and he's going to regret that shit. Right now he might be, trying to mentally stay strong because he just got in the situation. But as this court process goes on, yeah, he gonna regret that shit on a whole nother level. The judge started talking about 20 years, something crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Something crazy. Judge tell the nigga 200 and something months. He gonna fall apart. Yeah. And he's not gonna go to trial. We know that. He's not gonna go to trial. He ain't no trial nigga. These niggas go out here and do goofy shit with no defense. They don't know nothing but I'm a hire a lawyer. And when you really look at this shit, right? If we being real, straight up, if you look at this, the attorneys that these people are hiring, they're high paid attorneys. And yes, they have beat cases. Yes. But they can't beat every case. But they can take them all for that paper. If you got $1 million, $2 million to pay for an attorney and they know you guilty, you think they're not going to tell you that we can beat the case to get you $1 million or $2 million? And then when it comes to the point where they like, we stuck on this one. Try to get you the best deal I can. Man, they do the same shit every time. You know, it's business. You know, the attorneys, they go home and laugh. Yeah, they go home and laugh. Because we the business. You go out there and commit these acts of violence and goofy shit and then go take your money and pay an attorney, don't know nothing about the law. Nothing. I guarantee you, the whole time Pooh Shiesty was in jail, he wasn't researching no law. He wasn't looking nothing up in the law library. I guarantee you that. He running around trying to be a gangster. In the jail. He wasn't looking up no case law. Nah. He knew he had some paper. Hired an attorney. Try to get time cut. See if he can get out early. It's the mind frame. Sometimes that paper will definitely put you in a situation where you feel like you don't got to do no homework. Now, they control the way you think and everything. You know, that shit crazy. But, I mean, Pooh Shiesty got to learn the hard way. You know, I don't feel sorry for him. I think, you know, he might need it. Yeah, he might need it. Because dude was dumb. Wasn't nothing hard about what he did. Ain't no way you go rob something and leave a straight paper trail on you. When you doing a robbery, you supposed to be trying to be sneaky with the shit. These niggas is doing robberies, leaving a straight direct link to them. Same shit with Lil Zo Osama. These niggas is doing robberies knowing, you know, leaving a direct link to them. So what do you expect? You know they gonna get caught. I don't even see how they think they can get away with this shit. They're not even doing sneaky robberies. They're doing direct robberies that link directly to them so that everybody can identify who did what. With all this technology, shit crazy. You know, honestly, if we being real, Pooh Shiesty could go with a damn public defender and keep the money he got. Yeah, what the fuck? You might well. You know, you're going to pay all this money to get some time anyway. And they going to rock you. You on probation. And you do the same thing that you was on probation for. They not having no lenience for you. Not at all. They not having no lenience for you. You do the same exact damn thing. They looking at you like, oh, we gotta set an example. You disrespected our system. You were still connected on the bracelet and you act like you wasn't? That shit crazy. They gonna rock Pooh. They gonna rock it. I can see that now. The same exact thing. Yeah, I don't see it happening. Yeah, I don't see it happening. Him just getting off light with this one. You know, shit happens, but I just don't see it happening. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. Shout out to all y'all, man, that be rocking with the channel. Smash the like button if you haven't already hit the like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. You know, I appreciate all of y'all. You know, if you're a member of the channel, put a 1 in the chat. Y'all know we going hard in the paint. Straight up. We back. We going hard in the paint. I mean, the haters going to hate. We don't care. We don't care nothing about no haters. We going hard in the paint. And that's a fact. You know, the ones that feel some type of way about us going in, hey, this shit ain't going to stop. You know, we locked in. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're going to keep grinding. Shout out to all y'all, you know, that be rocking with the channel. You know, we building SBGB TV up. And we building it from the mud. This from the mud. You know, this how y'all know we built for this shit. You know what I mean? This from the mud. Yeah. You know, everybody expect to be on top overnight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody expect to be on top overnight. We ain't expecting that. We expecting to put that work in and get there when the spot's supposed to be there. That's all. We just want to put that work in. So it's more respected. You know, it's more appreciated. You know, it's more understood from the work. You know, the grind. I always been a grinder. This is my type of shit. I'm grinding from the mud. You know, I know it's going to be haters. I know it's going to be people that are jealous. You know, people that say anything. You know. But if a real hustler is watching, they know the grind. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, this nigga up at night going in. It's them hustlers hours. You hear me? It's them hustler hours. Facts. You know, I appreciate all of y'all that be rocking with the channel. D Twins. Pay need not. Pain not pain. Okay, pain not pain. Okay. I said that wrong. C Brown. Michelle. You know what I'm saying? Hood fella, I see you. Appreciate that, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Shout out to all y'all, man, that be rocking with the channel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, man. You know, keep your circle tight. You hear me? Stay sucker free. Man, everybody ain't who they say they are. There's a lot of people that are not who they say they are that want to be around you. You got to watch the people that are so eager to be around you, you know, because you don't know their intentions. A lot of people got bad intentions, you know. It's a dirty game. Life is wicked. Go check out the merch, sbgbtv.com. If you want us to promote anything for you, you can email me, sbgbtv@gmail.com. You know, everybody ain't who they say they are, man. It's a lot of foo-fafi jokers out there. You hear me? It's a lot of foo-fafi jokers. This a fact. You know what I mean? Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Man, make sure y'all go stream She Ain't Gotta by Deezy. When y'all get a chance, go download, go stream She Ain't Gotta by Deezy, man. You know, I appreciate y'all. I'll make sure I drop the next song next month. I've been a little behind, but I had to get the grind back. You know what I'm saying? I had to get the grind back. And y'all know this shit take a lot. You know, this shit take a lot. It's mental. You know, everything we do in life is mental, but this shit mental for a nigga to be consistent and to go in. You know, you gotta find your rhythm. You know what I mean? You know, they knocked us out the algorithm for a minute, so we trying to bring the beat back. You know, and they be trying to report us all the time. Y'all see what happened when we was on the live. You know, I be so going in. They be trying to report a nigga left and right, man. But we ain't stopping. I mean, we're gonna get back on the other channel shortly. But I gotta lock in right here real quick to get this shit back. You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna start dropping videos on the other channel. But I appreciate y'all, man. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all that be rocking with the channel, man. You know, share this live, all that, man. I appreciate all of y'all. Smash the like button. It's your boy Deezy. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.
Came out the mud, now we map out the stuff. Hands on the wheel, got my life in the car. Up and down roads, they said ain't for me. Now I run routes like a wide body Jeep. Selling work out the trunk, I was freezing at lights. Eating chips for dinner, counting quarters at night. Now it's bags in the back, got them strapped to the seats. Every mile one prayer, one now police. State line after state line, I was chasing a shot. Every mile marker felt like a ticking clock. Hit a rest stop shower just to rinse off the pain. Then I double that flip, did it all again. Highway to the middle, I'm leveled it. Turn that stress into stone.